Hello, everybody. Thank you for stopping by
Yeah.
tonight. Appreciate everybody. Like to say hi to my co-host here first. We got Mr. John over here to the left of me, Mr. Zach down there. Let's see, I did it the wrong way, and then Mr. Justin down there.
Very, very
Um,
Brady Bunch.
I just want to sit there and say thank them very much. Please say hi to them first and foremost, and then let's go down this chat and say hi to everybody in the chat. So scrolling back at the top, it looks like I had Mr. Jason up there at Canadian Car Breakers, Johnny Epiphany Car Collector, Texas Hockey Cards, Keegan over at Vintage Goats, David, Callie, and Jordan Squad,
Davis is here. Let's go.
Robert Springs, welcome, Bart over at BC Cards, Beast at the Firestarter Breaks, Mr. John, welcome in everybody, Greg Turnbow, welcome, Chuck Nasty, Lockin, hello, Joe, my alter ego, Alex, Jay's Mix, what's up, everybody? Appreciate all y'all stopping in.
All the heavy hitters tonight.
Maiden, what's up, brother? Tom, what's up? Crafty, what's up, brother? Sean? Everybody would hit that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. What's up, Vince? But just first and foremost, wanted to tip my cap, take it actually even off, and just salute all the veterans. It means a lot for me to sit there and be able to live in a free country to where I can sit there and pray if I want to pray. Sit there and go where I want to go, say what I want to be able to say. Carry my gun if I want to carry a gun, just whatever. And I get to do that because I live in this free country. I'm blessed and honored that people would serve our country in that capacity or whatnot, and even be willing to lay down their lives or whatnot. And so my hat and my heart, my hat off and my heart for them. I'd like to sit there and thank all the veterans out there. Would y'all like to share any thoughts as well, fellas?
Well, I mean,
I'm actually going to start a 2 for 22 starting tomorrow, going that till December the 2nd. So I'm really excited about that
yeah, that 2 for
for the
20
veterans.
is really awesome.
Because my family is actually a Army family. So
And there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are vets.
Yes, sir.
I think every single one of them, it'd be so hard to remember all of them. It'd be impossible. But, you said it absolutely right. Thank you to everybody that allows us to continue to do what we do and just, be able to do this together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
and
can play on YouTube together, right?
and the families that continue to support those veterans. I have a lot of veterans in my family. I did not serve myself, but it takes a village to make all that work. So to keep everything going at home, it's more than just one advice.
What's up, Renee? Did Mr. Enfrego pop in too? See, somebody said hi to him. Welcome, Mr. Enfrego. Just want to make sure I'm catching everybody popping in the stream too. I give everybody a blue wrench as well. If I missed anybody, just please commenting. I'll make sure to get you a blue wrench. I like to do that as well. It allows everybody to have the opportunity. You're not familiar with the channel, maybe just go and pop on that channel real quick. Subscribe to it. That's heck how we get to grow our channels and become friends like I am with these fellas here. What's up, Barry? And I appreciate everybody watching my TTM videos. We're on episode number 100. So I'm going to jump into what this 100 episode is going to be like. It's basically me getting caught up on all my TTMs that I've sit there and let stack up last year. Wasn't able to get back to them. So I wanted to go ahead and get them completely caught up and get them put away. Trying to organize and clean my collection up. And that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to do it each week, one by one. And each week, we're going to just kind of play along like I do on any of my other TTM videos, where I sit there and we'll ask the two questions. What was your favorite athlete to watch perform? And which these was maybe your favorite card / autograph of the episode? And I figured me and John over here will sit there and answer the one question, and Zach and Mr. Justin down there will do the other question. And of course, y'all can participate on both questions and just let's have some fun. Just want to also reiterate this is multiple weeks. So some of these players you're going to see were back before these players unfortunately have passed away. You know, some of these guys I got, you know, before they passed away too, you know, from last year, some of my favorite athletes and some of our best TTMers. You'll sit there and see a few as well come back that are, you know, 2 weeks apart or something like that. Just keep in mind as well, back then, I was sending out more TTM requests. I was using my address plus my lady's address so I could quote double up on some of these guys and get them back sooner. It's not me just sending them back from my address. You know, I know all of us TTMers, you know, we do try to utilize the protocol and not just send them right back out you know, 1 week after the next, because, you know, that's a turnoff for them. So I just wanted to also reiterate that too. All right. So next thing I want to do before we jump into the TTMs is guess just kind of talk about what got me into TTMs, and I'll let these other guys do that too, and maybe share some of the people that helped got them started or influenced them. For me, it was 3 channels. I didn't really know these guys as well back then, or even probably knew that they TTM, or otherwise they would be on this list too. But it was Hoss of Cards, HOSS of Cards. Great guy. He actually was the one that sit there and answered a lot of my questions mostly. And then the people that I sit there and also helped me along the way and kind of influenced me to do it was Michael Myers and Brandon Stebbins. And so those are my 3. I sit there and steadily watching these guys get like Hall of Fame autographs back and so forth. And they say $5, $10, free of charge. I'm sitting there saying, man, I should be doing this. You know, I can get these autographs for that. And it was like a year and a half, me watching these 2 guys do TTM video, you know, before I sit there, got enough nervous, enough people popping me in the back of the head, say, start, you know. And so I finally did. So we can work clockwise to John, and sit there and he can share his now.
Sure. I used to be a set builder. I'm not now, but I used to be. And I was selling a whole bunch of my doubles. And somebody decided he wanted to pick all of them up. And he actually told me he's sending them through the mail. And I was very curious about it, asked him about it. And he showed me a couple websites, said, yeah, this is a true thing. So I did that. But when I first did it, I was doing it for a charity. For a charity auction I was doing. It was Men Against Trafficking. So I was doing that, selling all of them. And I did tell all the athletes I am selling them. So, but what happened was the auction ended and I was still getting returns back. So I'm like, might as well just keep them. And that's how I got into the TTM. But how I got into the TTM channel is I used to have a channel before Autograph Fisherman, Shoreline Fishing. And I decided I want to show off my autographs. So I was talking to Autographs 2000 on Facebook. And he's the one who actually suggested Autograph Fisherman. And it just took off.
Mr. Scott's a great dude.
Yes.
He is. He was one of the first TTM channels I started following.
He was actually my first subscriber.
Yeah.
He was another one that I sit there and liked and influenced me a little bit too. I think Mr. Justin, you'd be up clockwise.
Yeah, so years and years ago, I dabbled in it just a little bit and then kind of fell off. And then when my son wanted to do this YouTube thing for real, I started getting more into doing videos about my cards and then really connecting with the community, which has been awesome. It's been such a wonderful part of my hobby and my life, actually. I ran across Caleb's cards, and he was doing a card challenge And I'm like, yeah, let's do a card challenge. I haven't done any TTMs for a while. And I'm like, oh, I forgot how much fun this was. And so I just fell in love with it again. And then I often kick myself for not continuing it way back when, because there's so many athletes that I could have gotten and now no longer have the opportunity to do it. So if you are looking at doing TTMs, there's no better time to start than now.
You'll see by some of the guys I get tonight that they've already passed, so it's too late on those fellas. The longer you wait, the less opportunities you're going to have at some of these legendary autographs and so on and so forth. So you totally agree. No time like that now.
That happened to me last week.
Any one of us as well will help you. Just reach out to us.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And yes, I forgot Caleb too. There's just so many great TTMers in this community. It's my favorite part of YouTube now. Mr. Zach, the floor is yours, young man.
Well, I was, back when I was a kid, we would go through a lot of like autograph shows, and I would see guys in person, like a bunch of the old Steelers from the 70s. And then it got up to about 2014. I'm up in Rochester, and a buddy of mine was talking to me about it. He said, hey, have you ever tried sending out autograph requests through the mail? I was like, no, how does that work? And he said, look, I'll give you a couple easy ones to start with. Basically, just write them a letter. The first one I sent, it was to Bart Starr. He said, just write him a letter. If you don't have a picture, just tell him, like, I don't have a picture, but, I would like one. Send him $10 and he'll send you a signed photo. And then it just kind of spiraled after that. And it's like, oh, so like, and then like big name athletes and celebrities will sign something if you ask them. Like, that was really cool. And then I was doing that basically from about 2014, 2015 on. Then I got on YouTube because my cousin was like, hey, I'll bet you people would like looking at all your autographs and stuff. I'm like, all right, well. And then it's gone from there. Yeah, I discovered Autographs 2000, I think, was the first one that I got. Then John, then Adam, and then it's been such a great journey to go down and see all the people that are doing it. Plus, that's where I get a lot of my knowledge, is watching you guys. Like, oh, I didn't know he signed. This is good to know.
Yeah.
When I watch your videos, I have ComC on. I'm like, whoa, they signed. Let me go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. ComC, I think the TTM community is keeping ComC afloat. Yeah.
So I want to shout out a couple more people that popped in. Let's see. Henry S. popped in. He's a TTMer, as well as looks like Bradzilla popped in, however you pronounce that. And then as well, Fabian over at Undrafted Player. So I know Undrafted Player TTMs, Maiden TTMs, BC TTMs, Henry S TTMs, Alex is actually even TTM, Barry's TTM. So we got quite a bit of guys in here that does TTMs or have done a TTM and so on and so forth. So I appreciate it. Oh, Sticks G, when did you pop in, bro?
Oh, I saw Sticks in there before.
If you see anybody pop in, y'all more than welcome to shout them out for me. So, but anyways, I think I want to sit there and put these guys on a little bit smaller of a screen so we can sit there and see these TTMs just a
here we go.
Bit better.
Showtime.
And we're going to sit there and flip the camera around now so you ain't got to see my mug no more. And any of y'all guys are more than welcome to talk about these athletes or any memories you have of these athletes as we go through them as well. Let's have some fun. Sit there and see what we got here. Starting off with the first week here. We're going to call this episode 100, week A. If I can sit there and pronunciate. So there's the stats for this 1 week here. Once again, we're going to play along. What is your favorite athlete and which was your favorite autograph of each of these weeks right there? All right. I had the one dreaded unsuccessful. It was Mr. Evan Bethea. For some reason, I was looking it up at that point in time. It was showing he's free of charge, but he did send me a nice little price list, and I've since sent him back out and gotten his autograph back since then. What's up, Mike Line TV? That dude is talking about an OG.
house runner that you did last night. You got school tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Has anybody had any success with Evan Bethea before?
Yeah, not for free. I can't remember what he charged, but
It said $10 per, and I've sent them back out for 10 and gotten them back. But
yeah, I was gonna say I think it was 10, and I got the same thing. I didn't know he charged, and I sent it out, and it's like no, and he sent back the price list. Like okay, easy enough.
all right. So Steve Tannen would like to shout this dude out. Got him back 2 of 2. I sent 2 dupes, and he was nice enough to swap out my dupe and send me a different card. So I thought that was very cool.
That's a
Instead of
class
getting
act.
2 of the same card, he sent me 1 of 1. So that's pretty nice. Got 2 cards, but 2 different ones. All right. Next return is 3 of 4. So I think he's maybe a 3 per. He was free of charge. Jim Betty. And there's the return card unsigned. We got a beautiful 81, 87, and 79.
Oh, that 87 looks so good.
So don't forget, fellas, you're going to pick out your favorite athlete. And me and John will pick out the favorite autograph of the episodes.
Boys, it's after 10. Jake's at school tomorrow.
Got Tom Hutton, 3 of 4. Once again, maybe a 3 per. He didn't sign the beautiful 74, but did sign 2 of my 81s. So I got dupes.
Yeah.
Why haven't you had a shower yet, Mickey?
And then the 73.
So far, I'm liking it. I can't remember having seen any of these guys play yet so far.
John Block. Yeah, some of these are definitely lower tier guys. And then we got this ABA player, John Block.
Oh, look at that
really-
hair.
Yeah, I love these
Look
vintage
at that hair. That is majestic, is what that is.
What's up, Tony? Sensei Domino.
Hey, Tony.
Bill Spears. I can't remember if I was sent $5 or $10 for all 3 or whatnot. He might have been free as well. But I did get Bill Spears for the Brewers.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the Junk Wax Classic.
Oh, yeah.
Don Montaigne, 4 of 4, free of charge. Got him on the 79, 80, and then 2 on the 81s there.
Yeah.
So another duplicate there. So on these duplicates, I will sit there and be pulling them out. We may or may not do a little giveaway in between. So the next return is going to be Mike Phepps, 2 of 2, one of my Bears players. Unfortunately, my Bears still stink.
Ooh, today was not good.
Now only scoring 3 points against that crappy team.
And on top of that, they got Caleb Williams 9 times.
Ouch. Bobby Richardson.
There you go.
Only World Series MVP for a losing team, 2 of 1. And everybody knows what the bonus autograph is.
Yeah, but
He
he's got
always
a beautiful autograph.
Yeah, that is
Well,
just
typically, normally he sits there and sends each track. This time he sent me an index card, so I thought that was very nice.
that is just beautiful.
He didn't send the Mickey Mantle insert?
He might have. I might have given it away, to be
Oh.
honest. But
Good
this
looking.
card is one of those numbered to 549. The whole complete set of this set was the legendary years. Was a number to 549 sets. So they only made those. I wound up getting like 10 of these cards. They were actually in a 1-touch as well. So I cracked them all out and sent off as many of them that I had that actually TTM'd. So you'll be seeing a few of these, the legendary years Chrome set tonight.
They look great. Did you ask for an inscription?
No.
I know he'll give them to you if you ask for them.
But my bad. He did actually send the track there that we're all familiar with. I thought that I had that track in there.
Gotcha. Did he? Sometimes they'll put a little note on the back of it.
Yes, he always does.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, like I mentioned before, I sent a couple to my girlfriend's address, my fiance's address, to where I could get multitudes back. Here's the reason why you sit there. And appreciate that, everybody, with the 100 TTM episode. But as you can sit there and see, occasionally I do ask for the inscription, and you see the 60 World Series MVP on that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen a 62 top sign that I didn't love.
No, that, and I was like, I kind of looked up like, huh? Are you thinking what I think you're thinking?
So the next return is a NBA Hall of Famer, 3 of 3. If I'm not mistaken, though, Louis Dampier is the only Hall of Famer that played only in the ABA only, though. If I remember, if my memory serves me correctly.
Oh, nice.
And I think Larry Brown. I know Larry Brown as well signs. I don't know if Bill Melishot only TTMs. If not, that card might be getting sent back out 2 more times. And then I just love these ABA cards once again. Just look at it. And there's some more hair work there for you.
That is
Great hair.
That is a hair and stash combo of epic level.
Shout out to Max Wax Stacks. He loves him some stashes. A little bonus shout out. All right. And then the next return is going to be Mr. Walter Jones, football player, Hall of Famer.
Oh, see, this is good news. I always wondered if he signed. Now
And
I
there's
know.
2 of his rookie cards right there
No,
with the Hall of Fame inscriptions on them as well. So y'all can go ahead and tell me what y'all think are y'all's favorite athletes, Justin and Zach.
Well, that one, I definitely remember seeing Walter Jones play a lot. That guy was very, very good football player. So I think I would have to go with him.
Yeah, I don't know that I can recall seeing any of those guys live, but I will tell you that Bobby Richardson, watching highlights from that team is amazing.
It's
What
beautiful.
What
It's
an
beautiful
era.
watching those highlights.
Yeah.
All right. So my favorite for autograph is going to be that card there. I just think it's sick. And of course, it's hard to see that black ink with the glare, but in person, it looks really awesome. Being on a rookie card and die cut as well.
Exactly.
And being a mini, it's just sick to me. That's my favorite. John, you have a favorite autograph or favorite card of this episode?
Yes, I completely forgot his name, but the last basketball player with that hair and stash.
Yeah, Louis Dampier.
Yeah. Definitely him.
Plus, he has a beautiful signature.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
And just look at the colors on the card too. So I totally dig that one too and understand.
That is a great card.
So we sit there and see a couple in there with Bobby Richardson, Walter Jones, Louis Dampier. Hey, later, Sean. That's cool. Henry S. So that's 1 week. This week I had a shout out for this week. For some reason I must have messed up and had it noted on a card that's in this other stack over here. But this shout out for this week is a guy named Clean Cheap Shots. And as soon as I come across that autograph of a card, I'll explain the reason why when I get to that. I thought it was in this stack here, but evidently it's not. So I sit there, but still we're going to shout out these certain channels for each week that I have set up tonight. So shout out to Clean Cheap Shots on that episode or that week.
Drew's a great guy.
Very awesome guy. He got to interview a guy here recently, and that's one of the returns I got back, and hence the reason why I was going to shout him out for that week.
Gotcha.
But I was mixing these stacks up a little bit earlier. So we got week B here. 0 RTSs, 19 returns, 3 Hall of Famers, 4 from my Braves, and 1 from my 86 top set this week. Let's go.
Right.
All right. My favorite Charlie Angels was Miss Jacqueline Smith.
Nice.
Those are
Wow, those are pretty.
Price Dukes.
What's up, Dre? What's up, Scott? Stooks?
Hey, Scott, everybody's coming in.
Appreciate y'all fellas for stopping by and joining this fun. All right, for my 86 top set, Ron Gardenhire, card number 274, and bam, some beautiful Mets ink there. For my Braves, Barry Bonilla, free of charge, 5 of 5. David had a poster of Charlie in his bedroom growing up. Yeah, Charlie in the telephone.
Just a box.
Barry Bonilla's got a solid little autograph too.
Yeah, he does.
I love those blues, the blue colors.
Oh yeah, that was the baby, the powder blue. What's up, Dom? And then we got sorry, go ahead. You can say hi to everybody too. That's fine. Rick Keister, free of charge, Braves, 2 of 2. And then check out this. I got Tom House, Rick Keister, and I got to send out to Jimmy Britton. This is the reason why I needed to get back in this stack. I know this guy TTMs at least did, so hopefully he's still here to be able to do such. And I need to get that card out so I can get it tripled inked up. The next one is Mr. Eggs, Mr. Bruce Benedict, free of charge. I do have an 86 here, but it's a dupe, so I already have it. Got the 83 unsigned. Then I got the 85 and the 86. And here's another set that I bought. The Baseball Heroes deck. They had the Braves had a deck of cards with the different heroes of the Braves baseball team. The Pirates, they actually did football too, but on the baseball ones, they had each team and the heroes of that team. So you'll be seeing some of these throughout tonight too.
I love that. I love the uniqueness of that.
Yes.
Because many people have ever seen that card, and for me, I have never seen it before. But
No, I have not.
will be added to my ComC list after that.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen it.
Oh, it's very cool.
And it looks like Adam Jim Britton does still sign.
Are you still here? Great. Yep. All right. Next return is Dave Bristol, free of charge. 3 of 3 success from my Bravos. And then got a couple of manager cards. And on these manager cards back in the day, they would put the whatchamacallit there. Do y'all sit there and send these cards out to get them multi-inked up? The team cards? Do y'all do that?
I don't.
I have not typically in the past. I've always just sit there and sent them out for the main player that's on it, or one player per se. But I haven't sent them out to multiple guys.
Yeah, I'll send out a few, but I know there's some guys like Johnny.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah, Johnny's obsessed with it.
He'll send out. I have like a dozen, and I'm too paranoid about losing it. So I'll do 3 or 4, and then I'm like, oh, I've
Time to retire. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dennis Havig, I guess 2 of 2, and another duplicate here.
Yeah.
That's cool. A disc golfer. I actually disc golf. I love the sport. I'm actually about a par, maybe 1 or 2 over handicap in that game. So I'm fairly good. Eric Bell, 3 of 3. Orioles there. So shout out to Autograph 2000, even though I got a shout out to him coming up here soon anyways. All right, Dave Duncan, 1 of 4. He was free, but in this note, he sit there and sent me, said he is now $5 per. Of course, back when I sent this, I had sent to him previously before, and he was free of charge, but he did send me a little note saying that he's getting overwhelmed with requests, and he would like $5 per. So I'll probably get those sent back out to him. Of course, Dave Duncan was the longtime pitching coach underneath Tony La Russa. They always had that strong pitching staff with them, so I always admired Duncan for his work with the pitching staff. Next return, Kevin Bell, free of charge. Got a couple of White Sox cards there. Shout out to the White Sox fans in the channel. Chuck, he's still R1, and then Johnny Epiphany card collector.
Who took a bite out of the envelope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, I left it this way too. This is the way that when you see these, this is the way it came in the mail, y'all. This is the way it came in the mail. I I was lucky that the card did
Yeah,
not come out.
like that is probably just the right size to have it get hung up and not fall out.
Oh, we got White Sox Tom in here too. Shout out to Tom.
There we go.
Joe Coleman, free of charge, 4-4. What team did he play for? The Cubbies, the Tigers. Shout out to Sticks G, even though he's got one coming up later. Another Tigers card, and then another Tigers card.
I think the father-son cards are always really fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shout out to Lisa Z too, our resident Tigers fan out there too. All right, next return is a nicely one, Mr. Allen. 3 of 3. Houston Astro. Sean was in here earlier, so shout out to Sean, the Jedi Master.
And I say shout out to those Astros uniforms in the 80s.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
Oh, I loved them.
Yeah, Barry, shout out to you, the Astros fan as well. So here's the shout out to Clean Cheap Shots, Mr. Drew, because he interviewed Eddie Watt, or Wait, however you pronounce that, free of charge, 2 of 2, on a radio station recently. And he had as well did an interview with him, I think, on his channel previously to that as well, or somewhere else. He's interviewed this guy 2 times, and I can't remember the stories about this guy, but it was pretty cool to hear his story on that. I've slept a couple of times since then, but it's cool to watch Drew sit there and interview this man. He was a really nice guy.
Playing with Brooks Robinson and playing in the minor leagues and coaching, and it was very entertaining. Y'all should
Yes. Jack Broheimer, free of charge, 3 of 3. Some Cleveland Indians, a White Sox, and another White Sox.
Hate to interrupt, but Jared Goff just threw his 5th interception of the game.
Yikes.
Oh, wow.
He's probably going to be a Dallas Cowboy next year.
Oh. Ugly.
Gary,
Sorry, keeping an eye on the game.
yeah, that's ouch. Gary Allison here, the Red Sox player, on some early 80s sweetness. Eddie is free of charge. 80 Watt is free of charge. I just sent back out to him. We'll be sending back out to him Tuesday, should I say, when the mail picked up. Gary Allison, free of charge, 4-4. Some more Red Sox ink here. Once again, I had a whole bunch of these, so I sent there and sent 4 from my address and 4 from the lady's address. Okay, yeah, Eddie. That's right. He lost his collection too. I remember that part of that story too. So Whitey Herzog, rest in peace. Another one of those legendary players. I actually sent back out to him again like 3 days before he passed. So I'm sure that card showed up maybe the day he passed, and I just felt bad. But did get this beautiful manager's card signed back.
That is nice.
He's got one of the nicest autographs out there too, for how old he was, and he was just still consistent with his autographs, just as same as day one. This next one is always one of my favorites, Calvin Murphy. Free of charge is what he was, but I've been sending the last handful of times since then. I think I started sending $5 to him, or maybe 10.
Nice.
Now, just question for you guys: do you think that what you sent, the card you send, matters? Like, if it's a more unusual card, do you think it might have a better chance of getting signed because it's so unique?
I was talking to you about that just earlier, actually, about Dale Sittler. I sent a 1985 OBG, but the thing is, it was in a Leaf uniform. he was playing on the Philadelphia Flyers. Well, he did not like playing on the Philadelphia Flyers at all. So I think he might have just said, screw it, and put it aside.
So I know, I think it's Julio Franco that won't sign any Indians cards. He'll
I've
just
heard that.
So that's a true statement, Dre. Mickey Mantle got 0 hits off of Eddie Watt.
right.
Wow.
I remember that part of that story too. So last but not least on week B here is Michelle Goulet, Hall of Fame rookie card. Hockey goodness here. And there's the rookie card. So I went ahead and got one that was already scratched off. I already had like one with it unscratched. So I figured I'd send one out and get it. And then, of course, I had a whole bunch of these. I think it's 90s. Yeah, 90 tops. So I sent some of that. I've been sending some of those out here or there with my hockey as well.
That rookie card is pretty.
So, favorite athlete to watch play, Justin
Tough.
and chat.
Yeah, I think again, I don't know that I remember seeing any of those guys play.
Jacqueline
I'm
Smith.
gonna just go ahead and I do know for sure I saw a lot of Charlie's Angels.
Yeah. I mean that was the way. As soon as you pulled that out, like not much is going to beat that one for this week.
Yeah, my the younger Justin saw a whole lot of Charlie's Angels, so that's going to be my pick.
Kids, go to bed. If you don't understand what that means, ask your parents.
All right, John, maybe your favorite autograph in chat?
I have to be biased because it's the one that I watch the most for the Quebec Nordiques, Michel Glad.
Yeah. That's what I love. Any defunct team ink is just extra cool to me.
So how's it pronounced actually?
Yeah.
How'd you pronounce it? Sounded like you
Michel
pronounced it
Glad.
differently.
Yeah, Gillette. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I mispronounced the last name. Okay.
That is
All right.
pretty.
So my favorite is going to be this Hall of Fame rookie, not rookie, but Hall of Fame card of Mr. Calvin Murphy.
Oh, it's Goulet.
Okay, so I was right.
mispronouncing it.
So I was right. Okay. All right. That was a fun week there. Let me go ahead and grab a couple more stacks so I'm not having to get up as many times and move these over there. So I'm not getting them all mixed up.
Well, hate it when I try to get organized and I lose what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
I got them all sitting over here on this table, nice and neat.
Got the one-ups on me. I am not nice nor neat.
So that shout out for that week was supposed to be Michael Myers, by the way. Don't know if I had I've been on the bottom of these envelopes. I'll sit there and write who the shout outs for. So if I missed one of those, my apologies. Evidently I did that week. Shout out to Michael Myers for that week. But in week C, got 1 RTS, 14 returns, 6 Hall of Famers out of 14 returns. That's pretty nice. And then 1 Braves, and 0 for the 86 set. Unfortunately, Ron Hunt sit there and started becoming unable to sign. Got a little note talking about that and so on and so forth, and mentioning his family would love to hear any of the stories that we had about him. Please sit there and forward it their way or whatnot. They would love to hear about it and so on and so forth. What's up, Max Wax Stacks? I shouted you out a while ago. Had a beautiful stash card earlier. Reminded us of you. Larry Boa. The Hot Corner is the shout out for this week, week C. Mr. Michael Smith, ironically, he's named after or got the same name as a famous baseball player, but he's a big Phillies fan. And got some beautiful Larry Boa ink right here. Love those.
There we go.
Then we got Doug DeSense's 5 of 5, free of charge. Orioles. Goodness here. Angels there. And I got quite a bit of these cards here too, and you see a few of those already popped up. Anytime I get a whole bunch of a certain set, I just think it's cool to just start sending them out for some reason. It's my OCD personality, my addictive personality. 404, Fred Stanley. Love that name too. Yankees. There's two teams in baseball that I dislike, and the Yankees is one.
You're one of many.
Think you either love them or you hate them. Now, don't get me wrong. I collect quite a bit of the players from that team, but as far as the organization and the team, they always just bought up all of the Braves free agents, and so on and so forth, and kept depleting us that one bat, two bats that we needed, to win maybe one or two more World Series back in the 90s. So that's the reason why I dislike them. The other one, Mr. Berry, is the number one rival of the Braves franchise. So, of course, I have to harbor a little dislike or disdain to the Phillies because of that.
Well, they're in Philadelphia. That's fine.
I never disliked the Mets because they were never good. No, pardon any cheap shots, but they never good enough to beat the Braves or whatnot. Billy Pultz, free of charge, 4-4. Got a duplicate right there as well. Some old Spurs, and then an ABA card there too.
I love those old basketball cards.
Yeah.
Not as
Jim,
as you'd want.
Jim Umbarger, free of charge, 2-2. Shout out to the Rangers fans, including Mr. Justin there. Rest in peace, Mr. Louis Tiant.
Oh, legend.
2-2, $10 per. Once again, if y'all wasn't here earlier, I mentioned that these TTM returns are from last year. Some of these guys passing away. And there's another one of those beautiful Topps Chromes archive stuff that sit there and see multitudes. That's the archives reserves. I got a few of those coming out too, or coming up.
I've always loved the cards of the guys signing autographs.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yes, I agree with that. Mr. Campy, Bert Campaneris, $5 per. But I usually will send $5, and he'll sign 2 or 3 of them as well. But here's another one of those the legendary years, number to 549.
Those look great.
They really do, especially with the guys that know how to sign properly.
Yeah. And the King, Richard Petty, free of charge. He is a 2 per. And shout out to Brandon Jansen. He sat there and sent me a whole bunch of these tracks cards, and I slowly but surely sent them out and got them all signed.
Adam, can I say something?
Yes.
I've sent to Richard Petty no less than 5 times, haven't got anything back.
I wonder if it's because you're in Canada. Maybe he don't ship up to Canada. So
I think so. I feel that way.
You're more than welcome to use mine or Justin or Zach's address probably, and I'll be glad to send them. Afterwards.
If that's it, yeah, have it shipped to me. I'll throw it in an envelope for you.
Because I've never heard him not return. So that would be my only guess. You're the first person I've ever heard, and the only thing I know different from your address than all of ours is it's a Canadian address. So
yeah.
So I got Mr. Ken Houston here, Hall of Fame rookie card, football player. And that is a beautiful card there. I just always love this card right here.
Yeah.
And he always inscribes it with his Hall of Fame 86 year. Just love that card. Mr. Dave Bing. He used to be free of charge, but I think he's since started being $5 charge, or maybe I'm just sending $5 per the last few times. But I know I started sending him 5 per now. But Hall of Fame basketball player, Dave Bean, and he was actually on the original top 50 players of all time too. I don't know if he's still there or not, but he was, if I'm not mistaken. And another guy, rest in peace, Mr. Orlando Cepeda, $10 per.
Yes, I
And
do, Jace.
Great.
there's another one of those Braves playing deck cards.
Those are really nice.
Cool.
This one took a little while to get back to. I remember it taking a little while. And I said, come on, come back, Cepeda. Don't stop signing on me now.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah. Shout out to Brandon Stebbins this week. Evidently, I sit there and shouted out too this week. I got my weeks mixed up, I guess, when I was doing these stacks or whatnot. But shout out to Brandon Stebbins, another one of those great TTMers slash one of the original guys that started encouraging me. I just love that blue and yellow, the team colors, the blue ink with the yellow card and the blue and yellow uniform there.
That was a great choice by him too.
Jumping up to catch the ball, high pointing it, taking it from the Broncos defender there. What's up, Carl Root, the battery? Welcome to the show, my friend, my Braves brother. Here's the shout out to Michael Myers as well. Joe Smith, Hall of Fame card here, $5, and he sent my money back too. So he's free of charge. But Hall of Fame rookie card, I've seen him get this card like a dozen times. I think Joe Smith has recently passed away in the last handful of months, though. So I was always wanting to get another one of these back out in the mail and get it autographed, but I snooze, I lose.
Yeah, Pittsburgh legend too. That's where he was a dominant force at the University of Pittsburgh back in the day.
So, questions, fellas.
It's Cepeda.
John,
It's
John,
easy.
you want
Before I say that, you were talking about rivals, so I'm going to say this. I sent out to Jimmy Key last night. Jimmy Key beat the Braves in Toronto, and Jimmy Key beat the Braves in the Yankees. So,
Oh boy.
Joe Smith is mine.
all right. Joe Smith is your favorite card or autograph. Fellas, what was it for y'all?
Oh, it's Cepeda.
Yeah.
It was an easy call for me.
What was it?
Orlando Cepeda.
Cepeda? Yeah, that's sweet.
And though I didn't grow up watching him because I'm too old, it has to be Ken Houston, man. That guy, because of the Oilers Steelers rivalry from back in the day, loved watching highlights of him play. Yeah, look, and that card too.
Those are three beauties. And to be honest, if I was picking a top three, those would be the three. Now, which order I'd put these things in, me being a Braves fan, I guess I got to go with that. I am a Braves fan. So that would be my pick too. But, man, you can't go wrong with those two beauties there. I mean,
absolutely not. Those are amazing.
That's a strong week right there for sure. All right, let's move on to this other week right here that we got stacked up. One of the panelists should be a shout out during this one here. What's up, Jeff Shaw? We've had a few racing, and we'll have a few racing autographs here this week. And I think there's even a wrestling one in this before the night's up. So we got 2 RTSs this one, 15 returns, 5 Hall of Famers, 2 Braves, 0 for my 86 top set. Week D. And the 2 RTSs are unsuccessful. It was Larry Walker. He was signing for free and would always just inscribe your name on the card. Then he sat there and started saying, I'm back to charging $25 for my charity. And so two notes and 2 cards in there saying such.
You said 25?
$25 per now, yes.
Because I just got it back, and my letter said 5.
I really said 5?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, the last price list I saw was like 25.
Yeah.
Teammates for Kids, And let's sit there and see.
$25 baseball cards and photo up to 8x10. Yeah.
Yeah, 25 each right
That's
there.
odd.
Huh.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I just got handwritten.
Oh, interesting.
What's up, AJ Trilio? Get you a wrench. Like everybody to be able to subscribe to everybody. If y'all not familiar with somebody's channels, please do check them out. All great people. All great people. All right. For my Bravos, Mr. George Stone, free of charge, 5 of 2. Some bonus incoming. Got the Yankees. Or no, not Yankees, but the Mets. Sorry. Mets fans. And then I got the beautiful 72 tops Bravos. And then some Index ink.
I don't know about you guys. I love signed index cards.
I got a album with just my index cards in them.
Because it's such an old school mentality.
Yeah.
I remember I sent to Joe Morgan, I sent him a card. He sent the card back, but signed an index card. I guess he never signed trading cards.
Yeah. So Ken Henderson here, 3 of 3. Got some Braves ink, then some White Sox. And the Giants as well. Shout out to Goody G, a little bonus shout out. Another Bert Campaneris, $5 for the lot. He only signed 2 this time. You know, I've had him sign 3 or 4 before in the past, but I think he thought that was a duplicate. But all you Rangers fans out there, Justin probably would know, is that they had a Burger King set too, which, you know, had a set of like 20-ish type Ranger players, and they'd be numbered 1 through 20-ish or whatever it was. And see, the regular card number for the regular top set is 260. For the Burger King set, it was 14. So, but he probably thought it was a dupe and didn't sign it, and maybe he don't sign stickers. I don't know. But I thought that would have been cool to get that Bert Campaneris autograph on that.
So when you get stickers, especially if it's an autograph you can't read, do you label it on the back? I usually label it and stick it in like a penny sleeve.
So basically, here's kind of what I do with my index cards and that type of stuff too. I'll sit there and put just a little small sticky note with the player's name on it. That way, you know. But usually, most of my stuff like that is going to be with that player, you know, in alphabetical order anyway. So it's already paired up with that player in a box per se. So
I do that. I always put a little sticky note if it doesn't have their name on it. Just because I'll forget, and I have in the past.
yeah, totally understand. I got 2 autographs I need to sit there and get help with identifying who they are, because I did the same thing. $2 per, Mr. Reggie Cleveland, 3 of 3. Some Red Sox ink there and a Rangers. I think that's that team set. You can always kind of tell because it's kind of got a little bit more of a reddish tint to the players color. If my memory serves me correctly, it seems that way. Mr. Barry Foot.
I'll look at the backgrounds and see if I can figure out where they are. It's fun to see the old stadiums.
You got the Cubs, the Expos. Shout out to Jeff Shaw. I know he's an Expos fan. Phillies and the Yankees. So he played for multitudes of teams there. I love that too. If a guy played for 4 different teams or 5 different teams, then we get an autograph from each one of them as well. That's always cool. I love that. Rich Cootie or Cody, how you want to pronounce that? Cooties. Yeah, you got cooties. All right. So some Bears ink here. And once again, my Bears has cooties.
It's, man, that windswept hair, plus it's a lineman from that time. It's going to take something big to beat that one, I think.
Tom Blanchard. He's a White Sox fan now. Got the Saints ink right there for a punter. There's some classic photos of some punters sometimes with the, doing like the Karate Kid or different poses and stuff on some of those deals. That's a pretty plain one there, but usually you don't get that with a punter card. Tom Grieve, 4-4. Look at all this Rangers ink tonight. You
I
think I
know.
might be a Rangers fan or something other. Or Rangers are really good TTMers for sure.
I thought you
Show
were
sponsor Justin.
Mike Krukow, 1-5. And he took the other 4 cards. So he only signed one and said, thank you for the other cards. But he did sign my beautiful 88 Donruss. There will be no golf tonight, unfortunately, Henry S. I did send out my first batch of. I tried to send out to a couple of hockey players, not hockey, but golfers in the past. I sent out to a couple of golfers in the past, and they never returned. I got up enough nerve to send out a dozen of them or so the other day. So hopefully in another week or two, I'll start getting some of those back. Carl Erskine, once again, rest in peace. Sent that out 7/7 or got it back 7/17/23 of last year. Got that beautiful Dodgers card there. And then so many of these Dodgers guys TTM too. So I bought that Dodgers hero of team deck cards, whatever it's called. Again, bam. And what's cool is they sit there and show the years that they pitched as well. And I think you usually more of a cooler player as well got a higher, card in the deck as well.
He's one that I sadly just never got around to sending to. And, rest in peace.
If I have a duplicate of him, I'll sit there more than welcome to try to include that in our next little.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, Leroy Kelly. Okay.
I just love this dude's autograph. Check out this autograph. You talking about an autograph of the episode? This could be it. He always inscribes it so clean, and always with his Hall of Fame inscription. And he's always got some nice looking cards too.
Yeah.
Mr. Dan Deerdorf, if y'all catched my previous episodes, this is one of the guys I really sit there and had some frustrations trying to get back. First time I sent to him, it showed on Star Tiger and Sports Cards Forum. He was free of charge when I first sent to him. He sent the card back with no information or something like that, I think. So I sent back out to him again, and he sent him back a note sitting there saying, hey, I'm $5 per. So I sent the card plus $5 back, and he sent the card back unsigned again. Oh, now I'm $10 per, So $10 per Dan Deerdorf. Finally got him back, got him inscribed. Tried him again, and I have no success, and he still got my money. So Dan Deerdorf is not one of my favorite TTMers.
No.
Mr. Jim Palmer, $10. This is the only time I've ever had trouble with Jim Palmer. I sent him 20, and he only signed one of my cards this time. I think it might be because the card is kind of got a little. It's not the nicest card. It's kind of. So maybe he just said, I'm too good to sign a card like that, Adam. Sorry. But I did get the beautiful 77 as well there.
I can't imagine he hasn't signed worse than that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to sit there and say I've sent worse than that. I'm just trying to rationalize the reason, making up an excuse for him. I don't know.
Right. Exactly.
So the next return is Elvin Hayes, $20 per. Basketball Hall of Famer. So I sit there and had to be sent out to him one time since he TTMs. Got the beautiful Washington Bullets uniform there, the red, white, and blue. Bam. Actually, that's not the that's that team. This is the Rockets. So the Bullets was that team there. So there, and that's heck, what? Oh, it's basically one of those traded cards. It still shows him in his old uniform. That's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Got it for the Rockets, but he was on the Bullets. Now
I was going to say that's definitely a Bullets uniform.
Yeah, I see what's going on now. He says new team Rockets there. That's why. So I just got to read better.
What's the point in that?
I got to read better, y'all. All right, this is one of my favorite returns you're going to see tonight. Bill Barber, Hall of Fame rookie card. I just love some Hall of Fame rookie cards, and one I've never gotten before.
and a great signer too, Bill Barber.
I think I've actually did get him one other time. I think I got him on a card that looks similar to this, but that is yellow. So I think one is like the OPC version, and the one is the Topps version. So, fellas, question time. What y'all think?
If I get to go first, I'm going to be biased to say it's Tom Grieve because I'm a Rangers guy. I love Tom Grieve. He was a longtime sports commentator. After being a skipper for the Rangers and playing for the Rangers, he was just a character, and so he's the sound that I think of when I listen to the Rangers. He's the voice of the Rangers for me. So I love that guy.
Again, going back to football history, I got to go Leroy Kelly. Great player and a great signer.
Yeah, I still got that out. I figured that might be your choice.
So nice. Plus, it was back when the Browns were semi-good and had a great rivalry with the Steelers.
Man, they actually would have. Man, that's a running back. Shortly after Jim Brown, they had running back team after running back after running back back then. It was pretty darn good. So yeah, I agree. John.
Okay, this is going to have to be my last one because everybody's going to bed.
Okay.
But because of this, I say Bill Barber.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. So since we got a couple of votes, I've got to go differently for that. All right. Even though he only signed one card of mine, my dad only ever told me he really enjoyed watching two baseball players, and one of them is Jim Palmer. And when we get to the other guy tonight, I'll mention him. But since he's one of my dad's two favorite, yeah, I'm saying that right, two favorite players, I'm gonna go with favorite autograph. It's got to be Jim Palmer.
Okay, so good night, guys. Sorry.
Good night, John.
Good night, John.
you
Take it easy,
hanging
bud. In the world, I think that's the exact same Jim Palmer card I have signed, and I think I actually got it from you, Adam.
Cool.
I'm trying to think.
I remember you getting that card signed.
Yeah, that has to be because that's the only one I have, and I'm definitely sure it came from you. That and my Steve Spurrier.
Yeah, you got that Wayne Newton one too. I'll sit there and me too, right? Wasn't you the one who got it? No, that was Sensei. Probably got the Wayne Newton. One of y'all
Yeah,
got
no, that was Sensei. I need to send to him. He's a killer signer.
Yeah, I got him a few weeks ago.
I love you.
Well, it was frustrating. Right before I sold that card, I checked to see if he TTM'd or not, and I could have sworn it said he didn't. So I sit there and went ahead and sold it, and now got it back.
Okay, Jeff. True, very true, Jeff.
What's that?
He said it can't be the exact signed card, only one signature on it. He
LOL. Funny.
got me on the technicality.
All right. So week E right here, we're going to get into this one. Shout out for this week is going to be Zach's Collections. Once again, all these shout outs are going to be down in the description of this video. Now, I failed to mention it before. I'm going to put all the shout outs links down in the bottom of this video. My apologies for not saying this earlier. There's going to be a huge giveaway for the winner that goes and subscribes to all these channels that are down here. I want to show support to all these channels and help grow the community. So anybody and everybody that would go and subscribe to them and then come back to this video and put a comment, hashtag TTM. No, don't do that. I want you to send it to my email. That way other people don't catch on to it. So send it to my email or my Instagram. Send me a direct message on IG or a quote email after you sit there and subscribe to all these. Of course, I won't upload the links until after this live stream. So give me that. Anybody that would like an epic TTM haul, here's what you're going to win. You're going to win a Babe Ruth Majestic Park custom card here. You're going to win one of the Mickey Mantle tracks with Mr. Bobby Richardson's inscriptions on the back. And then let's flip these around and sit there and see what we got here. We We got a Perry Turnbull. Some of my duplicates here: Charlie Hall, Bill Hott, Ned Jarrett, Hall of Fame NASCAR driver. Hall of Fame NASCAR driver. Tommy John should be a Hall of Famer, probably will in the future. Lee Warry Jordan, some star for the Cowgirls. Hall of Famer for the Bills. Joe Delamillier, Greg Pruitt, Ray Crone, vintage guy, Chargers, I think. Doug Plank. I get these separated. I guess that is separated. Bill Frahey, Galen Cisco, another vintage guy. Joe Jay's deceased, so you can't get his autograph no more. Luke Prestige, Larry Hollow, just Ken Aspermonte, another vintage guy. Alan Bannister, Glenn Combs, Frank DePino, Tom Donahue, Claude Raymond, Pat Jarvis, Jim Youngblood, Bob Kloss, Clint Hurdle. He charges. Some of these guys charges too, and Jim Merritt. So
that's some index card fire right there.
So some Hall of Famers. Tommy John charges $20 per. Some of them other guys charges, that's at least got to be a solid, little mail day for somebody.
Note to self, actually, literal note to self.
So did I get into this week? Nope. All right, there's the stats. I'm not even going to share those anymore, so we can keep the show moving. Bobby Shantz, free of charge, 201. TTM legend here. TTM legend. There's another one of those 62 autographs. And then look at all that index, inscription. Bam.
Especially the old timers, they're great. Especially just inscribing. Obviously we know the greatest one of all. And I just blanked on his freaking name.
Burnlaw.
Thank you. I was like,
Claude Osteen for the Dodgers again. And then the traded for the Astros.
I'm really digging those playing cards.
I know, those are amazing.
Really great.
What's up, Spine Ticks? Mr.
That's Lordly.
There we go.
Jay's in here too.
Hey, Jay.
Jay Pylon, what's up?
Holy stash, Batman.
Shout out to Max Wax Stacks again. If I got duplicates of this, you're getting that, bud.
Ow.
And that's got to go in your frankincense set.
Oh, that is. That may win it right there.
Mr. Ken Singleton, back when he was still $1 per, I only sent 5 and got all these signed. I think he's since gone up to $2 a piece and got a duplicate right there. So, by the way, any of these duplicates are potentially going to be given away tonight, and are the ones I don't give away will be up for trading. Yes, Sid Fernandez is now signing, and Cecil Fielder, and I got actually a Cecil Fielder coming up later tonight. Toby Hare, another Rangers great.
Go.
And there's another one of those food cards. Then the 74, the 78, 77, and then the 73.
So nice.
Tom Griffin, free of charge, 4-3. The Astros.
It's a very Texas heavy episode.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Yeah, you would.
No dupes, evidently 3 or 4. Darren Jackson, free of charge. We got some Padres right there. I think I sent out 2 of those upper decks to see if I could get a duplicate signed for trading potential. I love to trade. But there, and me and both of these 2 fellas here on this live stream has done trades in the past, and it's always cool to get new autographs without having to buy a bunch of stamps and a bunch of cards to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So Ron Reed, a Braves player, shout out to the Hot Corner. Mr. Michael Smith again, it looks like $10 per donation, 3 of 3. He does a foundation for his children's camp or something like that, and that's where the proceeds go to. So there's the beautiful Phillies card there, and then boom,
Another one.
Cardinals, and then another one of those Bravos. Mr. Dave, shout out to Zach's Collections there, free of charge, 3 of 3.
There we go. There's a name I remember.
Got the Pirates cards with a beautiful ink on them.
Oh, good old Dave Justy. He looks so weird in that early one. Like without the facial hair, he just looks so odd.
Second place Heisman Trophy finisher upper, Mr. Rocket Ragib Ismail, free of charge. What's up, Fredo? And boom, him playing hockey.
What a card!
Is going on right now.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
What is that?
I was fully expecting like the CFL card.
I thought it was going to be a Notre Dame card or something. What is this? Is wild.
No, this.
I bet he's not nearly as fast on ice as he is on the field. That's wild.
All right, last but not least for this week, $10 per one, the Dominican Dandy, Marischal. And boom, there's another one of those, the legendary years, all that shine from Topps Platinum. Number to 549, just like the others.
Oh,
That looks great.
That's going to be cool. Y'all, Jay Pylon does some custom cards, and they're always sweet as all get out. Fellas, I'm going to let y'all sit there and pick which one of y'all want to do now. One of y'all pick athletes, and then the other one pick a card. Y'all can choose, and I'll let y'all just answer the question.
what do you got there, fella?
I mean, favorite to watch was I don't know. It's either the Rocket when he was on the Cowboys because he was fast, or it was Toby Harrah, Texas Rangers Hall of Fame. But I don't know. One of the, I think the Rocket card is amazing. Who knew?
I know. I can't get over that one. Like that just kind of stopped everything.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, I never knew that card existed.
No, me either.
Yes, this is Sticks is right. That's his rookie card too.
Oh,
That's wild.
note to self. Calm C.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a CFL card of his to send to him. I never knew of the existence of that.
Yeah, when I saw that, I snatched it up quick.
Oh,
So there's this week's stats right there. 13 returns, 4 Hall of Famers, 1 Braves, and 2 for my 86 top set. Let's go. Y'all, Ralph Garr is such an underrated player, y'all. He actually won a batting title. He was a solid player many years. $5 per, 2 of 2 for my Braves. It's going to be one of those team cards too. Check out that. Another sick, beautiful.
those playing cards are killing me.
I love them. I mean, that's the highlight of the whole day for me. I love
Yeah.
it.
All right. This next one is going to be another one of those playing decks cards. And shout out to the Dodgers fan, Brandon Jensen. $5 per 101. But Mr. Steve Sachs decided to not be cool and sign the front of the card, but he signed the back of the card.
I will be different.
Yeah, a very Steve Sachs thing to do.
Yeah. That's cool.
Dang Dodger.
Had to ruin the streak.
All right, for my 86 top set, though, I got Mr. Wayne Gross. Were the Orioles there? I know he played for multiple teams. I couldn't remember which team he was on there. This next one is a sweep for my 86 top sweep one. The Doctor, Dwight Gooden, He sat there and was think $10 back then or $15 or something like that. And he even sent a little note with the price points back then. But I think he's since has changed his price points. No, they're still $15 per and then 25 for the rookie, so that's right. But I sent out that beautiful All-Star card. I thought that was just cool. I here recently rewatched that documentary with him and Daryl Strawberry as well. What a sad situation for those two talented players. But they wound it up back with the Yankees and and so on and so forth, and had a little bit of a resurgence of their careers. But Mr. Luis Gonzalez, one of the most epic bloop singles in the history of baseball, 2-2. Mr. Luis Gonzalez for the
I
Diamondbacks World Series win.
That's crazy. I have sent it like John with Richard Petty. I have sent to Luis Gonzalez and never got back from him.
I've sent 3 times and I got him back 1 time. So I think it's 3 times. So I'm only batting 33% myself. So the next one is Ken Aspermati, 4-3 for a charge. 59. Then I got the 73 manager's card there, and then the 72 and a little index glove. What a beautiful autograph. Mr. Phil Roof, 3-2, should I say? He signed the index and the 72 and 73. I think I got Julie Farnham shouted out at some point in time tonight. The big Twinkies fan. I know Scott's or Stooks Collections is as well as a Twins fan, and he was in here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still here, but shout out to him as well. And the commenting collector, all Twins fans. Dustin and Abraham. Adam, how long is the turnover to get cards back average time? Most guys, I would sit there and say, are somewhere between 10 to 21 days. Most guys are 10 to 21. You can get some that'll be 3 or 4 or 5 days here or there. You'll get some epic like 5 years or 6 years like Zach does. But most of the time, 80% of the guys, I think, are within 10 to 21 days. Would y'all agree with that?
Yeah, I would say so. And then you have the 7.5-year Joe Flacco return.
It also depends on if it's in season or out of season, and
Right.
if they're active or retired players. So
Another Rangers legend, the knuckleballer, Mr. Charlie Wolf, 4-3.
Legend in every sense of the word. TTM, pitching, playing, just
He's still
human being.
On the beautiful rookie card there. Then the 76, and then the 74, and then the index.
Yeah.
Another Calvin Murphy, $5 per, like I was saying. And then boom, check out that card.
awesome.
Another Hall of Fame inscription, 93 on it.
Jeff Shaw for the win.
Mr. James Lofton, $10 per, Hall of Fame rookie. We love our rookies at my house.
Mm.
And he's got a nice autograph, and it pops in person, but that blue is getting a little bit blinded by the glare of the light there. All right, Tony Oliva, Hall of Famer, free of charge. Got him on the 73 tops. Boom.
Great card.
All right, this next one, I took the cards out because I did a tabletop showcase showing the complete run of Bill Mazeroski's. His rookie card's in 57, and his last playing day card is in 72. So I sat there and completed the run and showed them. So I went ahead and put them away in their forever home with all the other Bill Mazeroski. So those 58 and 64, $10 per, 2 are not in there, but trust me, they're there in my collection. So what would be y'all's favorite autograph and the favorite athlete of these?
For me, favorite to watch was Doc.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that choice.
Yeah, I'm a big Charlie Huff fan too. So
Yeah.
between
And
those.
James Lofton. That guy was really, really good. When he was in his prime, that guy was amazing to watch.
I was a big Steve Sachs fan, because
Yeah,
my dad was a Garvey fan, back in the day in the Dodgers and stuff. But my actual favorite autograph would be, since this was my first Tony Oliva autograph, and I just here recently got back my second and third. But this was my very first one of that such Hall of Famer. So for that importance, that was my favorite autograph or favorite card.
And obviously, Bill Mazeroski wins the universe.
For you. I
And
figured
it's like that guy is just the shot heard around the world, baby. And that was the last time in 1960 that any Pittsburgh team actually won a world championship in Pittsburgh. All the Super Bowls are on the road, all the Cups on the road, and the other 2 World Series were both in Baltimore. Yeah, Ismail hockey card.
Good night, Jason. So we got a hefty week here with 6 Hall of Famers. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Carmelo Pasquale, free of charge, I thought, but I think since sending this out, I started seeing he actually charges $10 per, if my memory serves me correctly. So did not get him back. Mr. Gene Garber, 4-4 success, free of charge. That's his rookie card signed. And then the 79, and then the 80. And check out that beautiful playing deck card.
And there it is.
And I always like what they sit there and say, like this said, durable pitcher out of the pen, third on the Braves franchise list for career saves from 78 to 87. It's got cool little bios on it as well.
Why am I tempted to buy that set right now?
Shout out to, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said, why am I tempted to buy that set right now?
Well, you got to buy more than one set because they only do, it's one team set. So it's like the Braves all be in one deck. The Pirates will be all in one deck. The Dodgers will all be in one deck, et cetera, et cetera. So it can get kind of a little pricey buying those decks.
Note to self, buy one.
All right. So this next one is shout out to Tony, Sensei Domino. I seen him get Sophia Loren back. So I sat there and said, eBay, Sophia Loren. And these are the 3 cards that I bought, all from the same seller. So I can get a little bit of a deal. And these are old German cards, cigar type cards, and bam.
Yes, sir.
She was definitely a lovely little lady back in her day.
And I'm a maintain aged like fine wine. Those are great.
All right. Rick Monday, 5 of 5, free of charge. Some Dodgers love right here. Cubbies. And another Cubby. Yes, she did, fellas. Yes, she did. Dutch cards, okay. Henry S. is big into that type of stuff, a little oddballs type stuff. And that does sit there and sound right because it's Dooch or something like that. Cigars or something like that. I can't remember what it was. All right, Manny Moto. If you ever sit there and been to a hospital, this looks like one of those heartbeat deals. And you got Mr. Moto there. All right, Mr. Jim Kern, 3 of 3, free of charge. Some Indians ink right there. Shout out to Arnie over at thecarddeal.com and Scott, Reindeer Studios, big Indians fans I know of. Wilbur Wood, free of charge, 2 of 3. Did not sign that, and a couple of White Sox autographs there. 2 Adam. And you sit there and use my alias. This is one that I put using my whatchamacallit. Kind of knew he had sit there and inscribed it. So I sat there and just sent to my address. Say, what's that, 23 March?
Come on.
Y'all, I'm going to be doing a VR Mega Mania here soon. And later, Robert, and he's going to be one that I sit there and would be doing one for. He's got a VR going on right now. Y'all can win a cool comic book custom that he did. I think it's on, correct me if I'm wrong, 23 March. I think it's a comic book he did, and the art or the art on it is art that he did or something like that.
Yeah, it was. I think it was a blank cover that he did his.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Don Kissinger, free of charge, 504. Cardinals, Cubbies, White Sox, and another Cubbies. I love those cards there too. Just the backdrop, sit there and just holds ink very well on those 70 Sporting News All-Star cards. Mike Stanley from Stanley Tools, just joking. Some more Tigers ink here. Looky here. One of these might be given away later. It's a duplicate. Tom Murphy, 3 of 3. Barry throwing out some facts out there for y'all. Brewers, Blue Jays, and Angels. 3 different teams. 3 different, autographs. Once again, I love that type of stuff, as I mentioned before. All right, here's Mr. Steve Garvey, my dad's second other favorite player. $5. I usually send him $5 for 2 cards. Most people he will sign for free. I've seen him sign for free. I've sat there and seen him sign $5 per, but I always send lately 5 for or 2 for 5. And I got that beautiful Dodgers playing deck card of Steve Garvey. And then that beautiful 77 as well, All-Star. That just looks beautiful.
And what a beautiful signature he has.
Yes. Did he win his election going on there in California for representative?
I
Sure.
don't know, actually.
What's up, Chris? And Chris, if both of y'all are up, but I know Papa Chris is probably definitely up. That's another great TTM channel, y'all. It's a father and son duo. The mom's actually even in the backdrop, and fun entertainment. I love that channel as well as a great TTM channel. Please check them out.
Let's see.
He lost and it wasn't even close. Okay. That's good. It gives him plenty of free time to
He's not busy.
Raleigh Fingers, $15 per Hall of Famer.
Come on, mustache. Yeah.
And this is one of those tops vintage designs from I was gonna say Heritage, and it's definitely Heritage because it says it right there on the front of the card. Helps the old man out. Here's another mustachey stash for Mac Wax Stacks. Goose Gossage, 101 free of charge on the beautiful 79 tops on that infamous throwing motion that he had. He always signs this card up and down the leg or whatnot. It's always cool. All right. Once again, one of my favorite TTMers of all time. Rest in peace, Brooksy, the vacuum cleaner, $10 per 2 August 8th of last year. Hence the reason why you see this. And I got him on that beautiful 64, which is that set is an awesome set to get autographed. Just holds ink really well. But this is one of my favorite TTM returns of all time. Got the SP. Think this might even be a SSP. It's either SP or SSP of Brooksy. Just a beautiful picture, photo of him with his autograph. And one of his nicest autographs, because typically most of his autographs kind of started drooping because he was of his age. But he held that one really clean, really nice. Just one of my favorite TTMs of all time. All right, next one is Mr. Eck. Dennis Eckersley, $10 per. I love these Fleer greats for autographs too. They just are look amazing with autographs on it. And that's a beautiful pose as well. Just a beautiful card. And then you got the beautiful 83 as well. Some stashy stash back to back to back here, y'all.
Man, a lot of Hall of Famers this week.
Yeah, 6 of them, if my memory serves me right. We got Whitey Herzog. Once again, rest in peace. $5 per. We got him on the beautiful 59 tops there. All right. Got Mr. Harold Baines. A little pricey for who he is, but I still just love to get ink. And of course, it's from that infamous little set I'm collecting. The legendary years. Number to 549. I got to go back and sit there and put all these together now, see which ones I have, go through this set as well, and maybe buy another card or two up on players at TTMs that I haven't gotten yet. All right, fellas. Favorite autograph of the episode and favorite athlete to watch.
Well, I was all prepared to say it was Sophia Loren.
Oh,
But it's you hit me with the Brooksy. It's got to be Brooks Robinson. It's got to be.
Favorite autograph or favorite player to watch?
Well, Sophia Loren is my favorite player to watch. But I guess Brooksy is my favorite autograph. I think that's awesome.
yeah, I'd say Brooks or that Goose Gossage. I just love looking at his signature.
Mm-hmm. Especially the diagonal up the leg. Really
Yeah, that's a classic one.
Yeah.
Plus, he was a fun player to watch. But Brooks Robinson, man, nobody did it better than he did.
Favorite autograph is this one. Favorite athlete to watch was this one. Sophia Loren was a little bit past my whatchamacallit. I did get to sit there and see her in some vintage movies, I guess, per se. So I think she did age well and was doing, little cameos here and there. So I see that too. That's probably my third. I see some chats in there with the Brooksy, Sweet Baines for the White Sox, for the White Sox guy, Doc Gooden. See that, so on and so forth. Was Doc in this one? We're doing a new one each week, Joe. So if that was from a previous week, you can't count it again, bro. Bro. What's that, Rodney Stevens? Mr. Goose for him. Let me give you a wrench, Rodney. If you ain't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm really close to 1,000. I'm going to do an epic little giveaway when I do. But I'm trying to manage my time and get actually a whatchamacallit video out, a contest. I'm going to do a VR contest just to show some really cool cards. And then also do some shout outs. And my shout out is going to require you to shout out channels that are worthy of being over 1,000. That's close to 1,000 as well, to kind of help give them a push to get them a little bit closer. All right, we got one more week here already on here, so let's go ahead and show that. 5 more Hall of Famers, 11 returns, and 1 dreaded RTS of Randy Moffett. Mr. Cecil Cooper, solid baseball player, $5 per, 2 or 2. Bam. He was fun to watch. Solid baseball player once again. Phil Bradley, 4 or 4, free of charge. For the Orioles there and the Mariners there. You mean before paper was invented, Johnny? All right. For the Pirates fans out there, another TTM legend.
Right
Mr.
there, baby.
Elroy Face, free of charge. And another 62 tops. Bam. With a Hall of Famer on there, Hoyt Wilhelm. Check out that beautiful 64. I'm telling y'all, that set looks sick. Then a 69 with the Tigers. Shout out to the Tigers fan again. Mr. Sticks to the G.
And AJ, you are correct. I believe he is her younger brother.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Mr. Doug, 404, free of charge. Check out that beautiful 75 mini, the 76, the 77, and the 74. Wait, Tigers has fans? They got a couple. They got a couple. Another Monday. Another Monday. Manic Monday. 4-4. Well, that's my 73 birth year set. Shout out to Canadian Car Breakers. He was born in 73 as well with me.
Very quick, despite throwing 5 interceptions, the Lions still beat the Texans.
Wow.
Check this out, y'all. I was in a little contest on Sticks G's channel, that little football pool, contest where you sit there and pick one team. You had to pick a new team each week.
Yeah.
And I picked the Lions way back in week 2. The only week that's freaking championship type team decided to lose this year was the one week I sit there and picked them. And that week, I think they actually had their best point spread to win. And they made a wrong.
I went out the next week because that was the week Denver decided to actually play a proper football game against Washington. Oh my God, I cannot believe that.
Bucky Dent, $20 per. I went ahead and paid the $20 for this beautiful Yankees, the legendary years, number to 549, trying to do the set. Lions won by an index card.
Something. One of the blood gods was on their side.
Shout out to the autograph fisherman, John Burgess. He's done left the premises, but I do thank him for stopping in tonight, participating in on the fun, $10 per. The Hawk Hall of Famer 101.
Yeah.
Check out that beautiful 82 Topps All-Star. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful autograph. Got one of the top 10 autographs in the game. And he was one of the best players in the game of all time, too. Yeah, Bucky Dent's probably not worth $20, but for that set, I definitely did it. Mr. Harry Carson will sign free of charge, but I typically will send $5, and I think I did for his charity donation or whatnot. And I got these 2 beautiful cards back signed. Maybe I didn't this time or whatnot, but all the other times I sent to him, I definitely know I did send the $5 donation. This next one is one of the greatest wide receivers ever in the game. So underrated. Mr. Steve Largent. He does charge $10 per, so it's a little bit up there. But he definitely was the best Seahawks player for the longest time. And bam. All right, for you hockey fans, we got another hockey. Mr. Rod Langway, Hall of Famer, free of charge, 3 of 3. Got him on some 91 score goodness, 90 tops goodness. And I think that's the 91 or 90 Stadium Club goodness there.
That's some good Stadium Club ink.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And he was one of the last guys to play without a helmet.
Yes. All right. So this one is another top 10 autographs in the game, if not the best autograph in the game. Anybody want to take a guess who it was if you didn't see it down there in the stack already?
Oh, I didn't see it.
Huh?
The best autograph in the game is Vern Law with all those inscriptions.
I don't know if his autograph's actually great, if you know what I mean, because it is kind of a little bit a struggle for the old man to sign per se, but he definitely sit there and with all the inscription, it definitely makes it a great. So I see that in that sense, but I'm just talking about as purely beautiful autograph, if that makes sense.
Is it the San Diego Chicken?
San Diego Chicken.
San Diego Chicken, let's go.
There you go.
And that's it. That's his rookie card right there, y'all.
Ted's got beautiful handwriting.
that is his autograph is a work of art.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
And to any of you younger people watching this back on the rewind, he hand wrote that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, fellas.
Answering questions. He's seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Maybe autograph for the episode, that one. There's a lot of good choices there.
Oh, there's so many good ones. But like for me, Elroy Face, man. Like that guy was the first of what is now the modern closer, but that hawk is just
That's mine.
stunning.
Favorite player to watch is definitely for me is the Hawk.
Yeah.
Favorite autograph, make that one there too for me. That chicken is pretty dang legit too, though. No offense, I'm digging this freaking set here too. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many good ones this time around.
Loving it, loving it. The shout out for that episode was who was it? I think I had a couple in there. Once again, I was messing up, putting my stacks around and putting shout outs in this 2 for 1 and then none in the others. I think that was John, autographed. Fisherman John Burgess that episode. Now we got a few more to get through and then we'll be done. Do apologize for the length of this. I just wanted to have some fun with this, kind of take my time, but get them all done as well.
Are you kidding me? I have like 6 more names written down over here of who to look for now.
12 returns, 2 Hall of Famers, 2 for the Braves on episode or week A. No, not A, I. Come on, Adam. Week I. This is Johnny Serena, Braves / Cubbies fan. I guess because both of those are on TV, he likes them. He lives in Tennessee. Mr. Daryl Knowles, Johnny Serena, shout out, 4-4. Some beautiful Cubbies vintage ink there. And then a Cardinals and an Expos. So once again, got him for 3 different teams that he played for. Loving that. The length of the show is ridiculous. I love it.
That's what she said.
Yes. And she said she loved it too, right?
I had to. Somebody had to. I figured it should be me.
Right. 4-4. I love me some Ron Gant. Ron Gant, if he stayed healthy, probably would have went down as one of the all-time Braves players. I think talent-wise, he was even better than my boy Chipper. He's the first player ever to go back-to-back years 30-30. 30 home runs, 30 steals back-to-back years. First player.
And on top of that, a grade A TTMer.
Yes. All right, this next one is going to be a sweet one too, y'all. Last pitcher to ever win 30 games in 1 year, Mr. Danny McClain. He actually played for my Braves 1 year too. So I had to get that beautiful 73, my birth year set, all decked out and some inscriptions as well with that 31-6 record in 1968. Cy Young, winner.
That's great.
See, I did not know he was $10. That is a good piece of information to have right there.
Mr. Chris Carpenter with a C-R-I-S, not C-H. I know I wrote H in there, but it's C-R-I-S. I know the Cardinals as well had Chris spelt like that as well. Different Carpenter, different Chris Carpenter. And you sit there and see it's C-R-I-S. So I wanted to make sure everybody knows that as well. This ain't the stud Chris Carpenter that won a whole mess load of games for them. I love this next name. Steve Foucault, 503, free of charge.
Ooh, that's a nice looking signature.
Yep. Tigers, Rangers. And then another one of those 75 minis. I sent out quite a bit of those as well. And a couple of index cards there to boot. Let's go ahead and throw this duplicate index in this pile over here too. Doug Rader, Radar, free of charge, 4-4. Padres, the Astros, and another Astros. Ted Kaczynski, free of charge. Gazoon type, 401. And there's that beautiful 59 tops. I got at least 50, 59 tops TTMs in my set there. I'm trying to put all these in top loaders and forgot that one, I guess. But they said 401. So, fellas, he signed some index madness for me as well. Phillies inscription, and Phillies inscriptions. Another 59 tops, y'all. Marty Kehoe, 101 for the Red Sox.
Those 59s look great.
And only a few of these guys from this set sit there and still TTMs. This next one is a running back in the NFL that deserves to be in the Hall of Fame that isn't. First 1,000 rushing yard receiver in the same year, Mr. Roger Craig for the 49ers.
Yep.
3-3 success, free of charge. And he loves to spank some inscriptions. There's that 1,000 reference there. And 3-time Super Bowl champion.
What a player.
Yeah.
What a player. Like, the fact that more people nowadays don't know about Roger Craig is a crime.
Yeah. They think Marshall Faulk was like maybe the OG, quote, combo back or whatnot.
Ooh.
But it was Roger Craig.
Yes, it was.
Wally Joyner, 101. There's that tops, the legendary years, chrome action. Well, I remember when he come out, he was supposed to be like the biggest thing. I chased many of his rookie cards. He was still a solid player, but when you're coming out and supposedly be the best player in the game, type hype behind you, and you're only like a low all-star / solid player in your career, kind of guy, you lose a little luster. All right, here's some more Richard Petty, 2 of 2 success. Some more of those tracks cards from Brandon Jensen. Shout out to him again. And you can sit there and see I got a big stack of Charlie Joiners that I send out free of charge. Hall of Fame inscriptions. Once again, usually back then, about every month and a half to 2 months, I'd send from one from my address and one from my woman's to get those back. So, favorite one for this week?
I loved watching Roger Craig when he played.
That was exactly who I was thinking of for my
loved
favorite to
watching him
watch.
play. That man was something else, especially back then.
As a Cowboys fan, I hated watching Roger Craig.
But for me, though, me being a Braves fan, I'm going to go with that as my favorite player to watch, Ron Gant. So, but I was thinking Roger Craig initially, and then I remembered I had Ron Gant there.
Yeah.
My favorite autograph, just because of the set, is that one.
That's what I would go with, just because of how good that looks.
And Petty has a beautiful autograph too.
Yeah.
Charlie Joyner's got a nice autograph too, and he inscribes as well. He's got some nice swooping and flowing signature as well. Definitely some high potential choices there. All right, so let's go ahead and give away a card. I ain't given away nothing yet tonight. We got a beautiful 82 tops of Reggie Jackson. Everybody put a number between 0 and 99 in the chat. And whoever's closest will sit there and win a Reggie Jackson card. If you'd like to enter, go ahead and put a number in between 0 and 99. I don't know what took me so long to do a giveaway. Let's do one. We're going to start with the Berry Berry at 23.
I'll throw mine in there. But boom. -4. I hate the Yankees. That's funny.
So tell me when to stop shuffling, Mr. Justin.
Now,
All right. So we're going to roll a dice, or 2 dices actually, over here. Anybody that's familiar with my channel, I roll dice. Whatever number it lands on, I'll go to that card in this deck, and we'll use the last 2 numbers from that card to pick out the numbers that y'all are putting in the chat. So it's going to be card number 3 from the stack, 2 and a 1. My math serves me correctly. That's a 3. So give y'all all about 5 more seconds. What's up, Corey? See that you popped in the house. Welcome. One of y'all want to put stop in the chat for me, please?
got it.
If y'all got it, one of y'all got it pulled up, that is.
Yep. All set.
So card 1, card 2, Floyd Little. Card number 3 is Floyd Little. Hall of
All right,
Famer,
Floyd,
y'all.
what do you got?
Card 51, number 51. Whoever's closest to 51 is the winner.
Stevens is 53.
So I see 53, so that's 2 off.
Yeah, I think that's as close. I see a 56, a 57. I think 53 is the winner.
So Rodney Stevens, you need to message me via my Instagram or my email, and it will be in the video after the stream.
Congrats, man. That's a cool card.
All right. So let's sit there and see. Are these week I? All right, so we're on week J, right? So the shout out for this week is going to be Mr. Scott, Reindeer Studios. Got 1 RTS, 13 returns, 3 Hall of Famers, 2 for the Braves. Tony Kubak, I sit there and saw that he was signing free of charge when I sent this out way back early this 23 year. I don't know if he charges or whatnot from what I sit there and see now. Last time I checked, I think he does charges. The reason why I didn't get these back. But I sent out that beautiful 64, 59, the 65, a couple of those. Man, I'm probably going to go ahead and try to send those out as long as his price point's reasonable. Who we got? Ryan? Hello, Ryan. Yeah, Kyle Busch fan. That's Ryan. What's up, Ryan? So we got Paul Russell. Shout out to Scott here. 2 of 2. Indian success there. And the Cubs as well. That's a cool photo there. Glasses there. I like that photo. Another little mustachy stash for Max Wax too. My Braves ink there. Jim Nash, free of charge. 2 of 2. Got the beautiful 71 and 73, but the 73 is for the Phillies. So that's not the good card there.
Ooh, Philadelphia.
Evan Gaddis. I've sent to him a couple of times. This is one and only time I got him back was the first time. So I know some guys will only sign for you one time, lifetime. And I'm wondering if he's one of them. I've not ever seen anybody get him back multiple times. So I don't know. Anybody know?
I've never seen anybody with multiple from him.
Mm-mm.
But I did get 2 really nice ones from out 2 only. I love those hometown heroes cards. Then a future stars, one as well. Like that.
I was going to say, if you're only going to get them back one time, that's the time to do it.
But I might have sent 1 or 2 more cards. I know he's going to be a one for lifer. Joe Ferguson, free of charge. Joe Ferguson was a Razorback, probably one of the best quarterbacks ever for the Razorbacks. And as far as a successful NFL career, he put up the best stats, even though he played for a horrible Bills teams back there. But if he played for a decent team, he's like Archie Manning. He was kind of more talented than the success of the team, would have allowed or alluded to with the awfulness of the players around him. All right. Mr. Dave Rader again, 3 of 3, plus a track this time. Cardinals. And then the Giants. And then another Giants. I love that right there, too. It'd have been sick. I've seen some people sit there and would do the autograph on the bat there. Some of these guys like this would have enough wherewithal to sit there and just make that card just super epic and put it on there. Maybe they'll do a FF.
I think Bill and Lee would do something fun with that card.
Yeah. Or Steve Sachs would have done something with that.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So y'all probably never heard of this lady, Sybil Yellen. But her husband, I sit there and sent a card out for $5 per. She sent that money back and wrote a note and so on and so forth about her husband, about how he loved how we would send cards out to him. I sent his rookie card, Mr. Larry Yellen, and so on and so forth. And there's her beautiful note with her beautiful autograph. And it just meant a lot to me. I cried reading that note and so on and so forth. And can't remember what this was. Oh, yes. His obituary or whatnot, talking about his family and his love and all that stuff. So that was one of my favorite returns of all time is this one right here.
Yeah, well, sweet of her to take the time to do that.
Yeah. And it really means a lot to us as TTMers when you hear stuff like that, like how much they love getting fan mail.
Bobby Allison passed away for real? Ouch.
When did that?
So here's another one of those 59, Bob Malcolmus. Can y'all check that? Make sure that's
Oh my God. Yesterday he passed away.
Ouch. I've gotten I gotten him back in one of these episodes. I don't know if it's one of these episodes or maybe a couple more stacks that I'm not going to get to tonight from the last week or two. But ouch.
I remember he would always send the extra little photo cards of the Alabama gang.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to put another one of these sick vintage ink index cards over here. You can't, the way these guys pass away, getting this vintage ink like that is pretty cool. In my mindset. Taylor Phillips here, free of charge, 201. Another beautiful 59. You can sit there. I love these little personal notes they write back to me too. Tommy Smith, 401. Got the beautiful 75 mini and 3 index cards as well. What's up, Troy? Welcome to the show. George Middlewall, 3 of 3. Twins, Cubbies, and Cubbies. Artist Gilmore, Hall of Famer, basketball player. For the Bulls, before Jordan. Great TTMer, Dan Fouts, free of charge. He will inscribe it for $5 more. You might see a Dan Fouts inscription, Hall of Fame year later on. And last but not least, Nicholas Lidstrom, Hall of Famer for hockey.
Yeah.
And this took a little minute to get back to, and I was wondering if it was ever going to come back.
Yeah, I got him back. He does take a while, but
he does live in another country too, hence the reason why some of that is there. If I remember right, it's sent to a different country. Yeah, I got my international stamp on the way back on there. So this is my favorite autograph of the episode, just, getting a Hall of Fame autograph of a hockey player. One of the sports I get the fewest returns from. Favorite player to watch is probably going to be Joe Ferguson, since he played for my Razorback. But that's really close with that silver lady yelling as well as favorite autograph of the episode, just because of.
Yeah, just because of that would have to be up there, I think.
Yeah, I think that return is my favorite. Faust is probably my favorite to watch. She was really good.
Chats, let us know what you think too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go get another stack.
And is it just me, or has Dan Fouts not aged since about 1986?
Concur.
Like, that man looks, other than like the fact that his hair is gray, he looks like he could go out there and play football right now. Yeah, Lidstrom was fun to watch because I got to see him a lot when the Red Wings would come into Pittsburgh. Man, he was a great player to watch.
All right, let's give away another giveaway. Everybody put a number between 0 to 99. It doesn't matter if you have a duplicate number, by the way. But we're going to give away 3 Hall of Fame, not Hall of Fame, but 3 autographs, index cards. We got that Ted Kaczynski guy. Remember, that's a vintage, older guy. And so was Bobby Malcolmus. These are both from the 59 top set kind of guy. And then Tommy Smith from a while ago. So Rodney Stevens won that one, right? So let me put names with these as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, getting the dice out. Going to roll those again. This time we got the lucky number 8. All right, let me get another stack of cards here. Kind of going to shuffle these up again. Whoever told me stop last time, tell me stop again.
Stop. Okay. Now,
Back up or back?
there you go.
Like this? Okay. All right, we're going to card number 8. Everybody please stop. No more numbers. After 23 months, that's the last one. Y'all try to get the numbers in ASAP. That way we can move the show along. 1. All these are Hall of Famers too, y'all. 2, 3,
Me, Joe.
4, 5, 6, 7. Willie Lanier.
Man, that was a who's who of eight names right there.
These are all Hall of Famers. Another one in the mid 50s, 55. Barry, right on the head.
Yep.
All right, Barry.
Barry squared.
Congrats.
I'm gonna move these that we shuffled through in another stack. That way we don't use the same cards again. This is kind of what I've been doing. Barry, congrats. I already owe you a little card. I think I got set aside for you, so I can ship that out together now. Y'all, Barry's a fan of the trash can team.
Yeah, yes.
The
Sure is
Astros.
weather outside.
Yes. So we're going to go to week K. There's the stats right there. Week K shout out is one Justin for 3 good nerds.
Hey, I like that.
Awesome little channel there. But there's the stats for this week. We got Mr. Bruce Bochy, 0 for 2.
There you go.
Did not get my 86 tops. But he was nice enough to send me this Yankee card. What a douchebag. Dang, right. Rangers going to be a Hall of Fame coach. Can't even sign a poor guy's card. What's up, Mr. Ken?
Hey, Titus.
All right. Jeff's going to like this one. We got Mr. Ryan Newman,
There we go.
NASCAR legend. Even though he's not a legend at signing his autograph, little suspect on the ink there.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot afford a good pen,
Ooh,
but I still got his autograph, so not going to complain. It's free of charge. But these NASCAR guys, they used to be really good at signing autographs, but a lot of these newer ones I'm starting to get a lot of RTSs. Due to the volume, we're going to sit there and no longer sign.
ooh.
So once again, if you're going to TTM, you better get started because a lot of these people will either stop signing or unfortunately not be able to sign anymore. Don McCauley, 4-4. Check out that beautiful vintage football ink there. A nice little hairdo and mustache there. Tom Waddle for my not my Braves, but my Bears, the Bears. 2-2 success. Got a nice little radio show as well. Thinking about sending out to Steve Largent getting that dual signed, but I don't know. Think I'm done spending $15 for Steve Largent autographs unless it's maybe on his rookie card anymore.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Tony Franklin, 4-4, free of charge. Got some vintage football ink there. Got another duplicate there. And another duplicate. That's pretty cool that he signed duplicates. Mr. Mike Caldwell, 2-2. Actually, 3-2. I love some 75 tops with ink, and of course my 73 birth year set. Oh, never mind. That's the reason why it's 2-2. It's not no index card. He was promoting little Trump literature there. There's been a few of those guys that have been sending out their little thoughts on the election. Dave Campbell, free of charge, 301. 73 tops and a couple of index signed as well. I'm loving it. What's up, Mike? Shh. Thought you had a wrench already, Mike. Please check out everybody's channel while you're here. All great people. Mr. Marty Kehoe, 2-2. You've seen him earlier tonight and got the 64 and the 61 signed as well. Check out that. Love me some vintage ink. There's the three good nerds shout out.
There we go.
Leroy Jordan for the Cowboys. I mean the Cowgirls.
Yeah. That guy wasn't half bad at the football.
He was good at the football.
He wasn't bad.
Had some good teams back then.
Jackie Smith, $5 per. Hall of Famer.
Speaking of Cowboys, everybody will always remember that incident in the Super Bowl.
Which one?
No, the one when he was standing alone in between the E in Steelers and dropped it. It hit him right in the hands. Oh,
There's that beautiful Leroy Kelly autograph again.
Yeah.
What's that, Nikki? 2 times. All right. Next one is Jimmy Palmer. Again, $10 per. I'm going to eventually, once I get through all these, go back and sit there and see which of his cards I'm missing an autograph from and try to go and purchase those and get those sent out so I can complete his playing day run. The same thing with Steve Garvey. I got to get those two completed like I did Bill Mazeroski since those are my dad's favorites players. That's my next goal. Another one of the reasons why I'm trying to do this. My favorite player, again, it's going to be Jim Palmer. My favorite autograph, I'm going to go with Leroy Kelly this time. I didn't get it last time, so I'm going to go ahead and peg that one this time. What y'all got, guys?
I'm going with the other Leroy.
the two.
Leroy Jordan?
Yep. Of course.
That's a pretty autograph and a beautiful card. I love that set.
Mhm.
Yes. All right. I like it. Great choices, fellas. Kelly for auto and Newman to watch. Yeah, I see that from the race car guy. Adam has more goals than Wayne Gretzky. So true, Sticks. I won't accomplish but half of them. This was a banger week, y'all. 27 returns.
Holy cow.
27 returns, 10 Hall of Famers, 0 for the Braves, 0 for the RTS, and 1 for my 86 top set. There's going to be madness for days here, fellas. Madness for days. So let's just get into it. Danny Murphy. Check out that beautiful vintage. Gorgeous.
Taking notes.
Yep, I was going to say, out comes the pen, because that's a 62 right there.
Right.
George Altman, free of charge. $64 and 66 or 67 there. 67. Next one is going to be Manny Trillo, TTM legend. Please donate to St. Jude's. So he's starting to ask for that. Used to, he was free of charge, but he's asking for us to donate now. I don't mind donating. You sit there and see Ron Reed autographs not worth $10. But, I sit there and said to him, I send to Carlton Fisk for $50. I don't mind donating to these charities if I got a little excess money, helps me with my tax write-offs as well. Bill Spaceman Lee, this dude is hilarious.
I need to send to him.
And you got to send to him at least once a year because he inscribes the year each year to 2024. So I was about to let this year get by and not get one. So I went ahead and sent out so I could get the 24 inscription. Danny Tartable, what a great player to watch play. His dad, Jose Tartable, played as well, was a really good player too. $2 per. I usually will send 5 for 10. It's kind of how I think most people do it. But I sent only 4 cards this time, so it was really like $2.50 for me this time. But he does sign 5 for 10, so it's like $2 per. Went from one side of Chicago to the other, went from being a position player to a pitcher. So he was kind of like that Cardinals guy that was a great pitcher, and then all of a sudden had the case of the yips, and then come back as a pretty darn good hitter there for a while. Fastest man in baseball there at one point in time was a white kid named Don Beebe, y'all. Free of charge, 2-2.
Leon Lett remembers.
Yeah. Thank you for showboating, my friend. And he's got a book as well he's trying to promote, Never Give Up.
That man was blazingly fast.
Bob Weiss, or Weiss, free of charge, 301. Here's look like he could jump a little bit. See Kareem right there? And he was jumping higher than Kareem was there.
There's Kareem in the background.
So a little white kid could jump a little bit. He's not a kid either, since he's bald.
Bald's in the Hall of Fame, isn't he?
Huh?
I think he's in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, is he Hall of Famer?
I believe so.
Can you check?
Yeah.
Did I miss a Hall of Famer there?
I thought he was. Hold on a second.
Dave Geesty?
No, he's not. I thought he was.
Beautiful 63 tops on that one for the Colt 45s.
No, my fault.
I'm not up to par on my hockey and basketball Hall of Famers, so like I am baseball and football. So
I definitely thought he was too.
Yeah.
2-2, Frank Rieberger.
He's not.
Check out these. I like this. This might be one that I actually sent out to multiple players. My first one I thought about trying. Not sure if Jerry Devonin or Clay Kirby signs, but that rookie might be multiple signed here after this too.
Who was the other one? Clay Kirby passed away a while ago.
Clay Kirby and then Jerry Devanon. Devanon.
Okay, he is still with us and and it has signed in the past. Yeah, looks like for free as well.
Cool. So we got the 69 Mets world champion Al Rice or Reese. Bam, on the 71 and 64. White Sox and Mets there. Ken Berry, 2-2 success here. Looks like we got some literature as well. Let me get this stuff out of the envelope here. Got the beautiful 70 or 60. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 67. And then we got the 66 there. That's the 66. And once again, that'd be cool. You know, somebody just Ken Berry right there along that bat. Like he had autographed the bat. Then he's got this literature here. You can actually even call the man. He's trying to self-promote some stuff out there. I'll let y'all look up that comeback story. Don Buford, 2-2. $5 per. Next one is Jack Aker, $5 per. 2-2. Got some Yankee and Cubby vintage ink there. That's 71. It's fairly nice other than that little corn over there and some snowing right there. Kirby died when this video started. Pretty cool. Jim Mason, 3-3. You're his doctor. 73, 78, and then that 80. Rangers, and Expos. Some more Rangers ink. Charlie Smith, 2-2. Some Eagles ink there.
Love those old face masks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sixto Lizcano, $5 per, 3-3. Any of these guys that are relatively cheap, I sit there and been trying to go ahead and send out to them at least one time. There for a while, guys like this, these no-name players, I would not send $5 to. But I've been working a second and a third type of little bonus jobs and been making some cash tips and stuff like that. So with that money, I just kind of free willy-nilly on these cards I would not typically be trying to send to for those fees. But here we go.
There we go.
Cecil Fielder. Shout out to 16G. Tigers fan, $5 per, 2-2. Got my 86 top signed. There we go.
Yeah.
And then I got the beautiful 91 tops as well. Such a beautiful autograph. You will see another infamous Cecil Fielder card signed on a future video. I don't know if it's going to be on this one or not. I don't know if I got to that stack yet or not to put it in this episode or not. We got Dickie V, baby. Free of charge, 201, Hall of Famer. Dickie V, yeah. Check out that beautiful
Great.
That's a great
fans of the game on the optic. For some reason, this dude folded this up.
Yep. He did the same thing for me.
I am not a fan of that per se. It's still a really nice autograph. So I'm going to do a giveaway tonight for that. So stay tuned for that giveaway. That will be given away tonight.
Weirdly, Scotty Bowman did the exact same thing with one of those when I sent to him.
Mr. Richard Petty, 2-2. Free of charge.
There we go.
Oh. And I love he always signs it with that silver. I've never seen him sign in any other color.
I've gotten other colors before. I've gotten gold. I've gotten blue. There's like this blue and white chrome kind of something like that Dickie V card that I've got of Richard Petty. And he signed that in blue, and it was a blue and white kind of vibe of a card. It was just the most beautiful Richard Petty autograph I've ever seen in my life so far. I just loved it. Andre Dawson, the Hawk, 101 on the
Ooh,
beautiful 81 and Donruss.
that's nice.
Jan Stenerud, 2 of 2, $5 per. Check out that beautiful card.
That's great.
Rodney said he got him in blue as well once or before. Another Hall of Famer here. Remember, we had 10 Hall of Famers this week. Bob Greasy,
There you go.
free of charge, 101. Shout out to John. He said he was a Dolphins fan.
What a great signer Bob Greasy is, too.
1 per, and you got to send to him about every 3 months or so.
Yeah.
Nothing more, or otherwise he's going to sit there and take his time and sit there and send it to you about 3 months apart. Hall of Fame Ricky card. You can't go wrong with a Hall of Fame Ricky card.
Mm.
$20 per, Mr. Jim Rice on the 75. Damn.
There you go.
Harold Baines Ricky card. $20 per on the Fleer. All right. The Moose, Mike Messina, $10 per. I love that picture on that card. When I saw that, I sat there and said, I've only typically ever sent out his Ricky cards before, but man, I thought that would look sick and amazing with his autograph on it, and boom, it definitely does.
Yeah. And his choice of blue on the black and white, spot on.
Kellen Winslow, $10 per. Hall of Famer.
The good Kellen Winslow, we must say.
Hall of Fame 95.
Not the one that's in jail.
Yes. All right, this next one, Warren Moon, $10 per.
Mm-hmm.
This is I got in the Hall of Fame rookie card of Mr. Moon, but this is probably my favorite Warren Moon autograph that I have in my collection.
That's great.
Oh.
Houston Oilers Legends,
Mm-hmm.
and it's numbered as well to 150
Mm.
on the
100.
yellow.
Oh,
Hall of Fame inscription as well, 06. That's just a beauty of a card.
that is phenomenal.
Favorite-
Phenomenal.
Favorite player to watch for me and favorite autograph is this one here.
I think I would second that.
Yeah, it's unanimous.
Even though that moose was pretty clean, but
But-
this one came at the this one came on the wrong.
Yeah, if that
We-
Warren Moon had come in a different week, the Moose would have won. But
What's up, Barrett Bayhurst? What's up? All right, y'all. So I wanted to remind everybody about the little deal earlier that I mentioned. That has to be sit there and email to me directly or whatnot. So just for people that might be stepping in, you might want to rewatch the video a little bit and sit there and hear the rules to a bigger game being played tonight for a really nice prize. But we still got a couple more giveaways for the night before we're all said and done. I want to go ahead and give this away now, though. So 0 to 99, please. Whoever told me to stop, tell me to stop again.
Stop. Just go with the best hair.
oh, absolutely.
All right, so I'm gonna re-roll the other dice back on the screen. So we got card number 5. Y'all got 10 seconds. Put them in. Don't be scared. If it's a duplicate number, we'll just have a roll off. You snooze, you lose. Put stop in there when you feel like it's been 10 seconds, please.
Got it.
All right, we're going to card number 5, right? Okay, 5. Fred Blitnikoff, Lance Bambi Allworth, 2. Alan Page, 3. Eugene Upshaw, 4. And Eugene Upshaw, number 5.
I don't think I've ever seen a card where he was Eugene before. It must be one of his early ones.
Yeah, Gene Upshaw is usually what it says, don't it? Card number 50. We've been in the mid 50s every time. Who is closest to 50?
50. Rodney's 53.
Yep. Rodney again.
2-time winner. Congrats.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's what we're talking about.
Don't blame me if it comes in the mail crease, though. Okay. Not my fault.
Or is it?
All right, I got 2 weeks to go, y'all. 2 weeks to go. Then we're going to wrap up this epic marathon.
Heck yeah.
This got me through, I think, like 12 or 14 weeks or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I got 2 more shout outs. I'm just going to shout out both these channels. Matt Bowler, actually, and then Autograph 2000. And I shouted out Julie Farnham earlier and mentioned that she'd be shouted out later. But so I guess it's technically 3. But let's see. The lowest week would be this one right here. 9:30 to the 10:05. And then we got 10 returns for Hall of Famers. So let's get into it. See what we got. There's the dreaded RTS. I went ahead and just shouted out Matt Bowler, even though Jim Lillowitz was a Yankees. I know Matt Bowler's a Pirates fan, but I just could not find another week that I kept going through weeks and wasn't getting another Pirates TTM to kind of shout him out. Could have shot him out on one of the early ones, but my bad, Matt. But wanted to definitely get you shouted out. Phil Reagan, though, not related to Ronald Reagan, I don't think. There's some
Look at
very
Look
goodness.
at that look of determination.
Yeah. All right, Rick Upchurch, 404. Rick Upchurch is a really good TTMer too. I sent out to him a couple of times. Mr. Jim Marshall, free of charge, 202. Got him on 2 different manager cards there. One for the A's and one for the Cubs. Now I'm going to be done. I'm going to not hold these scholars and gentlemen that are co-hosting with me all night long. I'm sure they got things they got to get to. So Steve Farr, free of charge, 404. They want to hang out and chat a little bit at the end. We can do that. But we got the 88 Donruss, 90 Tops, 91 Fleer, and the 90 Score. Got some of that junk wax goodness again.
To quote the Three Stooges, gentlemen, who came in?
So I tried to tell my woman, Wally, the mascot, did TTM. I've seen people get him back. She tried to tell me no. I sat there and said, let me go ahead and ask whoever sit there and got him back the next time what address they use. And, of course, they just use the stadium like most people do with the mascots, other than the San Diego Chicken. I think he's got his own address, but most of the other ones are go to the stadiums. So, sure enough, got 5 of 3. I love this mascot card right there. That's nice. And then in the Tops, what year is that? 2022. And then this was in a fan pack that I got from them, a fan pack. So I sent that back out and he signed it over there. You can see the facsimile already there, but he signed it here.
Nice.
And then he sent his own custom card too. That's nice. And then he also inscribed the index card. Definitely a really cool. I love some mascot ink, y'all. Love some mascot ink.
As much as mascots terrify me, they do tend to be really good signers.
Mr. 4040, Jose Canseco
There you go.
on the
Wow,
Gold Cup.
let's go.
You do have to go through his signing agent, the McGuire guy that's got a few of these people's contracts to sign or whatnot. All right. Now, here's my favorite Cowboy legend, the Arkansas boy, Cliff Harris, $5 per. He played at Ouachita Baptist. There's another school straight across the street. There was infamous rivals from each other. It's like probably one of the biggest rivals in Arkansas college football. And the campuses across the street from each other. Some of the pranks and stuff that they would do to each other, schools or whatnot, is infamous lore here in Arkansas.
Yeah.
But it got the Cowboy legend with a Hall of Fame inscription on it right there and jersey number. Bam.
What a great player, and he remembers Jack Lambert forever. What was it, Super Bowl 10 when Lambert hucked him down? I think it was in the Super Bowl, and they refused to throw Lambert out of the game for whatever reason.
All right, we got the rookie card of Dennis Eck this time, $10 per 101.
Nice.
I've gotten a few of these over the years. I've even got one slabbed up already too. Going to eventually get all my Hall of Fame cards slabbed up one day, I think. At least my baseball ones, and then all my rookie cards of all sports will be slabbed up too. Mr. Jan Stannerud again sent $10. Got only one signed. He had been $5 per, but evidently he went up to 10. Or no, wait a minute. He sit there and said his rookie card was more. That's what it was. But what's crazy, earlier in this episode, you sit there and see me send a rookie card out and got it signed for $5. There's his little note about the rookie card being $20. So it's not $10, it's $20 to get his rookie card signed. So that's a pretty cool little week. Mine, of course, I think I already hinted which one it was going to be. No, I didn't. But for me, my favorite player to watch, this dude was when he was 40-40, hitting home runs, crushing them, the Bash brothers. That was just so much fun to watch that team play back in the day. So that's my favorite player to watch play for me. My favorite autograph, I'm going to go with a mascot this one, with Wally. What y'all got?
I'm going to go with Canseco watch for sure, but I really like the Eck rookie card.
Yeah, the Eck rookie card is really good. And yeah, Jose, even though I didn't get to see any AL teams play often, he was fun to watch on the highlights.
I see that. Hall of Fame rookie card being the favorite card or autograph of the episode. I see that. You
Plus,
typically,
no mustache. He looks weird with no mustache.
yeah, I see that very much. All right, y'all. Wrapping it up with a 24 return week with 5 Hall of Famers and 1 Braves to round out episode 100 with one of my favorite autographs. And of course, we talked about it earlier with Ron Gant, TTM Hall of Famer, news broadcaster down in Atlanta, Georgia now, Mr. Ron Gant on the Gold Cup, the Donruss. Love these cards too. A lot of guys collect this set right here, these studios.
Mm.
I see a few guys in the TTM community does that. What's up, Jeff McMahon? Welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed, I would love for you to do so. Add you as a moderator too. If you want to check out some of these other awesome channels while you're here, would love that too. All right, there's that Archie Manning guy I talked about earlier. Free of charge, 1 of 1, 1 per. I would love it if Eli Manning would sign, but
I guess he's back signing again. I saw
Is he?
somebody in the chat say that, and I got him when he was still playing.
huh?
But it sounds like Eli is signing again.
I got to sit there and check that out.
Let's see what I can dig up for you.
Another Archie Manning, once again, sent one was sent to my address and one was sent to my woman's. And got that. I love that card there. You can sit there and say, man, I look tired, dude. I'm on a crappy team and I'm the only good player. Here's Mr. Leroy Jordan again. Gotten him a few times during these 16 weeks or something like that we done. Mr. Al Downey, $2 per. No, he was free of charge. I thought he was $2 per, but I think it sent free. And got that beautiful 75 tops on the Dodgers card. I love that. It looks very similar to his old autograph too, comparing them. Most of the time, those facsimile autographs on these cards, the guys don't sign like them. You know, I know Hank Aaron didn't. 2-2, Mr. Leo Cardenas, however you pronounce that. Got an ugly autograph.
Ooh.
And I think he charges $5 per too, even though I didn't write it on there. I didn't get a chance to go through all these and confirm some of the prices on some of these and get the dates I sent them out and stuff like that because I wanted to make sure that I got all these index cards set up and got these things through. Henry, when did you learn how to count to 16? Dave Taylor, free of charge, 3-3. What's up, Mr. Robert, commenting collector? I shouted you out earlier when I showed some Twins ink, my friend. Appreciate you stopping in tonight, my friend. So we got some Kings ink. Shout out to Mr. Sticks G's son.
Great.
He's a Sacramento Kings fan. All right. The quote agency Stanley Morgan, free of charge, 2 or 4. Maybe he's a 2 per. So he didn't sign those 2. Those will eventually get back out though. No worries. Mr. Jose Cruz, 2 of 2. Awesome. Astros,
Nice.
77 and 79. Now, one of the things I don't like is when they sign right over the top of the facsimile, though, because then it blurs in a little bit and so on and so forth. But you really can't complain with a free autograph, though, so I'm not going to complain too much, y'all. Shout out to Miss Julie Farnham. And since Mr. Commenting Collector's in the house, shout out to the Twins fans. Once again, Scott was in here earlier, too, so shout out to him again. Got an 87 tops and an 88 Fleer, and then a index card. This next one is Bob Tewksbury. I started seeing people get him back, and I noticed before he hadn't been signing, so when I saw he was signing, I went ahead and got these out real quick. Fun pitcher to watch play. You know, being here in Arkansas, you know, the Cardinals was AA affiliate was here for many years, so we was somewhat Cardinals fans in our state, probably more so than any other baseball team throughout Arkansas. 4-4, free of charge. John Matlock, another Rangers legend. And see how the red tint is? Again, I flipped that over. I guarantee it's a low number, and it's from that Burger King set. Yeah, number 5. So I'm thinking I'm on to something other. They got red tint to the skin tone, at least on the ones I got. Mr. John Bunting, football player, 4-4 for the Eagles. Got another duplicate there. All right, Rick Waits, 4-3. You got some index ink there for the Cleveland Indians. I sat there and seen a guy do a VR the other day for Scott Reindeer and Mr. Fisher bike. His name is Justin. He sat there and said, if the card is an Indians card, you should be able to call card and the player from the Indians, and if it's a Guardian for the Guardians, right?
That kind of makes sense to me.
And I agree with that logic, but to me, I'm not offended by either or. You know, if you want to still call them the Guardians, even if it's on an Indians card or vice versa, I have no issue with it. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the team's history or whatnot, you know, to me, you know, if that makes sense. So,
Yeah, but to me, like if when the Senators moved to Arlington and they started calling themselves the Rangers, I didn't call them Senators. They were the Rangers.
yeah. But I agree. If you're going to be technical behind it all, I like your logic behind it to the point, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to call that Indian card or Indian player a Guardian. He was never a Guardian, you know?
Right.
So I totally agree with
There we go.
Steve Bichelle for the
Pick
Rangers.
my favorite.
Hey, you ain't seen the next one.
Well, that's gonna be.
When he a Rangers too?
Who's this?
Danny Darwin?
Oh yeah, Dr. Death.
And he's got a really nice autograph too.
Yeah.
But I sit there and seen this card. I sit there and say, I've never seen that card before. I'm definitely getting that Pinnacle out. Red Sox. I forgot he was a Red Sox because he got so many Rangers cards.
Yeah, I knew Barry was gonna like Dr. Death.
Rick Dempsey, autograph 2000, shout out. Orioles, 88 World Series champ, inscription there. MVP of the 83 World Series. He want to let you know that he was the MVP too.
That's awesome.
I would too.
I shined, baby. I shined.
That's cool. That's a cool inscription.
Yeah, Jeff Cohn, 2 of 2. Got him on his Ricky. And then the Fleer. He looked older. See what I'm saying? He was probably a late bloomer to get into the major leagues.
Barry, nobody wins when Cleveland is involved. Just
Got
saying.
Dwayne Cooper, 3 of 2. And there's the Indians. Speaking of Indians.
Yeah, but see, I do the same thing when it comes to like the Washington Redskins, because when they were playing, that's what they were. They weren't the Commanders back in like the 80s and 90s.
All right, we made it to our Hall of Famers here, y'all.
All right.
And we got a few of them here. The first one of the best hitters of my youth was Wade Boggs, along with Tony Gwynn. I come on the tail end of Rod Carew, which was another great hitter. But loved watching some Wade Boggs, the Chicken Man. $10 per Hall of Famer. Which card did I get? Looks like it's on the tops. And once again, I'm going to one day try to complete his playing day run of the tops. And bam. Wade Boggs is actually the most Hall of Fame autographs I got of one player through TTM. And just a little trivia for y'all. I probably got like 40 Wade Boggs TTM autographs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got Mr. Mel Renfro, $10 per. Shout out to Michael Myers again. I saw he was getting him back for $10, and I was sitting there wondering why in the world I was sending $30 per. He's only $30 per his Ricky card, but once again, when you have help from your fiance doing these things, sometimes you sit there and go for their food for thought, not realizing it was only charging $30 per because it was their Ricky card. So I got that fixed and been sending 10 per now. Shout out to the racing fans out there, Ryan and Jeff. Got Mr. Ned Jarrett, Hall of Famer here.
Oh, nice.
He's got a classic look to him. Look like he could be a movie star. And just love those photos of this dude.
It's weird. He looks like a movie star playing a race driver. Except he was a very good driver.
All right, Sticks to the G just mentioned. I used to have a Sunday night stream with my brother, Sticks G. And it was our little game show deal that we did. And I always had a quote 44 likes contest due to the fact that that's the most famous Braves baseball player's jersey number. And so that's cool. What's up, Eddie? Cardboard Chaos. So the next return, we're going to do another giveaway just because of that number being hit tonight. But we got Johnny Robinson, Hall of Famer, 101. Didn't he become a coach after his playing days? Wasn't he a coach too?
I think so.
But to get Johnny Robinson on this TV, kind of like the 55 Bowman, there's a football set as well that kind of had the same look to it. And Johnny Robinson, that is a beautiful card.
That is nice.
All right, I think this dude is from Pennsylvania. If I'm not
Hey,
mistaken, Mr. Kurt Angle. I
It's
told you I was going to.
it's true.
I told you we was going to have a wrestling one sometime tonight. I wish Stephanie McMahon would sign, but Kurt Angle in the blue ink.
Let's go. My Olympic hero right there, folks.
Does
And
he
I'm
have
not-
Does he have legit Olympic cards, or are they all WWF stuff?
I don't know.
That's a fair question. I don't know if he
I
has
don't
an
know.
Olympic card.
I think I looked, and I have not seen one. But I'm not going to sit there and hold myself to that.
He was an amazing wrestler.
And then Ross Chastain, once again, like I was telling y'all earlier, I'm starting to get some TTM RTSs from NASCAR guys. So for this episode, my favorite athlete to watch was definitely, I watched so many Kurt Angle matches, so that was definitely my favorite athlete to watch for sure for me. Y'all can let me know what y'all's is.
No, definitely Kurt Angle. Like I remember watching his gold medal match in '96, and my God, was he good?
Mine is Steve Bushell, of course. I'm in Texas. I watched him in the old Arlington Stadium, sweating in the outfield. It was amazing. I love those.
And somebody just mentioned Dempsey. So ironically, that's my favorite autograph. I just like that autograph and then the inscription on it as well. So
Awesome. Well, hey,
Yeah,
Jeff, I'm going to find that Kurt Angle.
Yeah, that's the only non-WWF card or E card of Kurt Angle in existence, looks like.
Yeah, I think that would be good to get signed. Adding to my to-do list.
I'm glad to help.
Plus, through marriage, Kurt Angle is related to what's the guy's name that played the Punisher in the Netflix series? He was also in The Walking Dead. I can't remember his name. John something.
I can picture his face.
John Bernthal, I think. Like, he's married to Kurt Angle's niece.
That's interesting. He did a great job as the Punisher.
Yeah, he did.
So let's do 3 giveaways to wrap this up.
I think Angle's free for cards, but he'll charge for a photo.
Yes.
And I sent him an 8x10, and I didn't care. I think it was like $10 or something.
So we're going to give away these 3 cards. We're going to give away a Ken Singleton. He charges. That's a beautiful 74 Topps Expos goodness. Then we're going to give away next a Tigers 79 Topps Mike Stanley. And then another Expos goodness, Tom Hutton. So, I mean, I just like the, Expos Inc. They don't play baseball or have a team no more, should I say. And so those would be the last 3 giveaways that anybody wants to participate in those. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice, put in 0 to 99.
I feel like it's going to be mid-50s, right? Isn't that where we're going?
No, but you see, that's what the universe wants you to think. This one's going to be like 2.
Or 99.
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh,
We got the
Oh.
Bears legend, Steve McMichael, Hall of Famer recently. I think he got inducted last year or the year before.
last year. it's his health is just so bad, but at least he was able to see himself get inducted, which I think is awesome.
So once these fellas put in stop, after we have about 10 more seconds, we're going to sit there and end it. So get your number in. Forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
This one is going to be a Mike. Which one am I giving away on this one? Mike Stanley. Okay. Mike Stanley.
All right, stop is in.
Card number 4. 1, 2, 3. And Lenny Dawson.
53.
35.
Oh,
No, you were close.
Reverse the number.
oh, Kyle Busch, Ryan, 35.
Nice.
Right on the nose.
Let's go, Ryan.
Good job.
All right. These cards are going to not be able to be used again. All right. Ryan. I'm going to write your name on this card, Ryan. Is it okay? Just joking. Just joking.
It's all right as long as you sign it.
Yeah.
Ryan, your mailbox or that P.O. box still your same address, Ryan? If so, you ain't got to try to worry about messaging me. I already got your address. And Barry, I think I already got your address too to send yours out. So the Rodney Stevens guy is the only one I'm going to need. All right, so now we're getting to the Ken Singleton. Solid baseball player, y'all. Played for a few different teams. Played for multitudes of years. Was a nice little player. Sit there and charges actually $2 per autograph. So that's a nice one, in my opinion. I would love to win it. That's card number 7.
Want everybody to start putting in their numbers? Or go
Yeah.
with
0 to 99.
there you go.
Try this one. You know what? We're doing this one for Dale.
Oh, there you go. Stop.
I figured you're going to want to stop on Winfro.
Great. Yes.
If you want that card to send out to get TTM too, you're more than welcome to it.
It wouldn't hurt my feelings.
All right, so I got to go to card number 7. We're going to give y'all 10 seconds. 10 seconds. What's up, Eric Jolly? He's another one of my TTM regulars. I think it's one possibly as a giveaway winner before, or maybe not. Man, I've had several. I do a TTM giveaway on every last one of my TTM videos, y'all. And about every 3 episodes to 4 episodes is always a Hall of Famer too. So if you ain't checked out my TTM videos, you really should.
The stop is in. You're ready to go.
All right, card number 7, Mel Winfro. Another Lynn Dawson, 2. Larry Zonka, 3. Alan Page, 4. Willie Lanier, 5. Paul Warfield, 6. And card number 7 is another Larry Zonka. So the number on the back of this card here, it is 37. So ironically, we're in the mid-30s or in the 30s this now.
Let's see. You got Chris Munoz with 33. I think that's it.
What's up, my Braves brother, Chris Munoz, multiple winner
Yeah, I think Chris
of
gets
my giveaways in the past. Love it.
Yeah, congrats, Chris.
Yeah, man. That's a good one.
That's coming your way, my friend. All right, we got one last one to do. 0 to 99. Put your numbers in if you want to win. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Where to go this time?
Well, I don't know. 30s feel good. I'm going solid $1 on this one.
There we go.
Hey, question for Eddie. Eddie, question. Mr. Eddie, do you still have all those TTMs that you're potentially still trying to move and sell? If anybody's interested in a bunch of TTM autographs, Eddie was trying to potentially move some of those because he's trying to move some of his interests of his collecting a different avenue. So he was selling those off really cheap. So he still might have a few of those if y'all want to reach out to Eddie's over at his channel. Maybe leave a comment and then just start up a little conversation. I'm sure he can send you his email and he can share with you all what he has left over. He says the videos are still up. So he did like a little 5 to 8 video series or something like that, showcasing those. So you can go check those out. Thank you, Eddie, for the input. All right, so we got to go to card number 4. We got to stop in there yet, brothers?
Now we do.
So card number
Correct.
4. Good luck, everybody. We got Carl Eller. Man, when I was going through these football cards, man, I didn't realize some of these guys was Hall of Famers. And then I got really familiar with a lot of these guys because I went through all my vintage football. They got Bob Brown,
Ooh, that was a bad man right there.
Larry Wilson, card number 3, and last but not least, card number 4 is going to be Dave Casper and
$1.
number 50, 50.
Jeez, 50s and 30s, man. I got
I'll have to take my word. That's 50.
Rodney with a 53 again.
Yep.
If y'all have just picked 53 all night.
I know. I'm gonna play 53 in the lottery tomorrow or in the next day or so.
Well, I do appreciate everybody checking out this awesome 3-hour live stream.
Let's go.
I want to sit there and thank Zach and Justin and Mr. John so much for stopping in and helping me with this epic TTM episode. Now I got to stay up another hour or two sorting all through these and getting them in their forever home. But I do want to sit there and say once again, I'm going to put these 2 guys plus John's links in the description of this video. Please do go check them out, as well as all my shout outs tonight. Once again, I mentioned something earlier. So for any of you people that have come in a little bit later, kind of watch the video, there's going to be a pretty nice giveaway in this video. You're going to have some Hall of Fame autographs being given away. So check out the details of that. Please do not leave any messages about that giveaway in the chat. Once again, it was to be emailed to me or Instagram to me. The reply to that you've done that. That way, just random people don't come in and take away a prize that y'all deserve. Fellas, y'all want to talk about anything or say anything before we wrap this up, or what y'all thinking?
Well, I've got a little, 3-card shout out to our panel, to our wonderful, distinguished panel of TTMs I've gotten back in the past.
Show them to us, Mr. Zach. You're on the big
shout
screen.
out to John and also Barry, since he's still here. We'll go the big hockey one I got back. Granted, he's not in the proper uniform for Barry, but Ray Bork.
Now, Ray Bork, I've been seeing some people get him back. I know he played for my Penguins, right?
No, Boston.
Boston, that's right. So
Yeah,
never mind. I'm thinking the wrong guy.
That's where you send to him through is through Boston or
Okay.
through the Bruins, and then for Mr. Justin there, Captain Comeback.
That's awesome.
Captain.
Oh, Roger Staubach.
I had to try him 3 times before I got him back.
I've got him I sent him 1 time and got him back 0 times.
Yeah, I'm 1 for 3 with him, and then Adam, this one's for you.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
That was the shot in the dark from years ago, and it's like I did not believe that would ever happen. So, yep, that's right. I mean, how do you go wrong with Hammer and Hank? I don't think you can.
That's a beautiful autograph, and it looks legit from what I can see.
Yeah, and some people are saying, well, that's not how he signs. Like, well, yeah, but as people change, they sign differently over time. And then
Hank Aaron had multitudes of autographs. I got like one very rare one of his early autographs from like his rookie year. And I just got it authenticated or whatnot. So Hank Aaron had probably like 3 to 4 different autographs.
yeah,
that he
and
used
I've
over the
seen a
years.
lot that look like this out there that have been certified as being real.
I got one just like that that's been authenticated. So
Yeah. So it's one of those like a total long shot in the dark, but it paid off. Sometimes those long shots pay off.
thank you, Jeff, for the intel there.
And weirdly, despite having such a long career, the only Stanley Cup Bork ever won was with Colorado. Yeah, so Barry loves that one. So anytime I see him, I'll show it off for him.
Mr. Justin, you got anything you want to show or say?
I didn't pull anything out the show except for that Sophia Loren. I will just go back to saying that if you haven't started TTMing and you ever need a hand, feel free to ask any of us. We can point you in the right direction, kind of help you navigate some of those the questions and the busy work to try to figure out how to do it. We've already done it. We've been doing it for a long time. Happy to help you get started. So feel free to reach out to us through our YouTube comments or Instagram or email.
Oh, absolutely.
But get
I love
started.
helping people. It's the best.
Yep. It's one of those things where you can't wait around. I mean, you just watch the live where some of the returns that Adam got back, or those gentlemen aren't alive anymore. So yeah, get going. It's fun.
It is. Current the thing is, current baseball players, it's really hard anymore because of all the money being thrown around to them. But I've had some pretty good success with the minor league guys.
All these guys will typically sign when they're in the minor leagues, and all of them will typically sign their 1 or 2 years. Like a lot of people got Aaron Judge his very first year.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so on and so forth. I got like Spencer Strider his rookie year, and so on and so forth. So a lot of these guys will sign. You got to catch them when they're still in the minor leagues and are the first year in the major leagues typically. There are some of those lower tier bench type players will still sign right now, but typically it's only them. The star players, they're practicing, playing.
Yeah, like when Aaron Judge was in AAA, he would sign all the time. I know tons of people that would get him when he was in the minor leagues. Get to the majors, no more.
Yeah, I sit there and never. I wasn't doing TTM, and then so I sit there and so sad. That's one I missed. Like I said to say, the longer you wait, the more opportunities you're gonna miss on certain players and stuff.
I just figured their hands are worn out for signing checks.
Yeah.
I haven't signed TTMs.
But I know I got Andrew Benintendi when he was in the minor leagues. I got Aaron Nola when he was in the minor leagues. They just don't sign anymore.
Maybe in 20 years.
Right. And right now, man, it's basically go for the retired guys. They're really good.
That's a perfect way to use your duplicate cards.
Yeah. And the greatest piece of advice I ever came across was never send anything you're not willing to lose.
Very true.
So people ask me about how do you sign jerseys like that. I would be very careful about that.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those risk takers. I'm like a gambler. I've sat there and sent out some really huge rookies over the years to get TTM'd, but it's usually always typically guys I've sat there and know. Usually you batting 1,000 with, if that makes sense.
Right.
But otherwise, not so much. And usually I use low tier to type rookies as well, though. I'm not sending out a pristine rookie card to these guys to TTM through the mail either, though. But My biggest one probably was a solid 5 or 6 though grade of Steve Carlton's rookie, which was about a $200 card though. And trust me, I was sitting there squeezing my butt cheeks, and the entire time that was out in the mail though, sitting there hoping it came back.
That one is high on the brown pants index.
But here's the deal: the one caveat I can sit there and say, I know that I sit there and sent it with tracking to the destination though, to where I know it made sure where it got to. So, once it came back, figured there's a little less stress with who's going to take something that says Adam Gotze,
Exactly.
How many Chipper Jones autographs do I have? I did an episode on that.
I was going to say, I remember you did a live stream on that when you counted them all.
It was over 500 or something, and I probably added another 50 to 75, but I probably sold 10, 15 of them too, though. So I imagine I'm getting pushing 600-ish.
Wow.
Chipper Jones autographs.
The only reason I have one is because of you. One of your sales, and it's like, yep, I'm not passing up a Chipper Jones from him. It's like the only way it could get better is if Chipper himself sent it to me.
I will show a few cards here that I picked up here recently, just because I traded a Chipper Jones autograph for this right here, a Sandy Koufax gold autograph number to 15 on 5-star. It's kind of, you ain't gonna see it as well because of the glare. My first Koufax autograph.
Wow.
I picked this up on my vacation in August, a Bryce Harper Bowman Platinum. So it's pre-rookie card. Rookie card is in 13. This is 12. Nice 3-color or 4-color patch. White, gray, red, and white. So it's actually 4 colors. I picked up this case hit Gem Mint 10 Chipper Jones and a PSA 10 from 2024.
Wow.
That heavy lumber insert.
Yeah, those are cool.
Gem 10. Something that I've been picking up, some low-hanging fruit chippers, is any Chipper Jones that's numbered. And then also got a PSA 10. If I can get it within a little $30 to $50 range, I've been just snagging these bad boys up. So this is a PSA 10, if I'm not mistaken, Pop 1, number to 299, originally Tim Hudson and Chipper Jones co-signer. You got the facsimile autographs on there.
That's cool.
I love this. My favorite product ever is Top Stadium Club Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
And got the blue Chipper Jones here, number to 199 and a PSA 10. Just, once again, Pop 1.
Stuff you have. Stuff you have. Speaking of the devil.
Chipper Jones Definitive Collection 1010. I love the number 10, if you don't know. Sadly, this is only a 1095, unfortunately. I love that acetate look of this card, and it's number to 50.
Wow.
It's the tops clearly.
That is really nice.
Got the 50, what was that, 55 or 56 thing? I can't tell because, it doesn't have the colors or whatnot. I know typically the players are on one side on 1 year, and then the other as far as the action versus
I think that's 56.
I think in 56 too.
Yeah, 56. They did the face and then an action shot.
The first Canadian-born Hall of Famer Fergie rookie card there. I've already had his rookie card before, but I'm trying to get them all slabbed up too. And I got actually a Fergie Hall of Fame inscription rookie card signed too. I got a Goose already signed, autographed TTM 2 slabbed up. I'm trying to get one rookie card of all the Hall of Famers post-war, and as well, autographed rookie card. Quote, quote, Sticks G. That's another couple of my goals. I got more goals than Wayne Gretzky, as he says.
Oh, Jeff is absolutely right. The 56 was flip flops, so that is 55. Oh my God, look at that.
Bobby Witt. I had a sweet first off the line not tops, but Panini Optic Bobby Witt number to 35 autograph on card. I let it go. So I went ahead. The last card show I was set up at traded for this. I think I gave up like a chipper autograph for it.
That's
But,
pretty. That's
it's a
pretty.
chipper duplicate. The autographs of chipper that I'm trading off or selling are only duplicates. I'm not trading away any cards that I only have one of. Sorry.
Spoil sport.
I think I showcased these before. These are epic. I love multiplayer Hall of Fame autographs.
Oh my God, get out of here.
This has a few legendary players: Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, Ricky Henderson, and he wrote "Man of Steel" on their inscription. Ichiro, which will be a Hall of Famer next year.
Oh,
Rhino, Chipper, Frank, and Jeff Bagswell.
wow.
That's the hitters ones I got. I got the pitcher ones too.
Of course you do.
Nolan Ryan, Steve Carlton,
It's amazing.
Jim Palmer, Burt Blyleman, Roger Clemens, Greg Maddux, Pedro, and Tommy Glavine.
Wow.
So it's amazing that you have one of them, and then the fact that you have both of them, and they deserve to be next to each other. Wow.
Yeah, 100%. That's laser grid defense system right there.
Got a low tier Connor Bedard rookie.
Hey, that guy.
The glossy from O-Pee-Chee. This is one of my favorite recent pickups though. Is the Topps Gallery acetate
Yeah.
Those are
die cut.
Yeah.
And everybody I showed this card to thinks it's the Gem 10. So once I get that Gem 10, that's going to be a huge card.
Barry, I agree.
I believe in this guy, Victor Wembanyama. Green tops, parallel chrome. Oh, my last live stream I did, I pulled 2 banger cards, y'all. I pulled a Dusty Baker, and I pulled the Cobra, Dave Parker.
Oh.
I pulled, if you want to check that rip out, it's a product, those top 70 superstars product that is an online exclusive product, 20 cards, and you get 2 parallels per box. And one of every 3 boxes will contain an autograph. But that's on average. So I bought 3 boxes hoping to get at least 1 autograph. I winded up fading the odds and getting 2. And of course, they all had 70 design themes. And these type of players like in them. They had a Mike Trout and some other people and maybe 1 or 2 lower tier type, but you're getting a lot of solid autographs, that are worth 20-ish bucks, So when that product came out, I think it was like 25 bucks, maybe 30 bucks. So I bought 3 boxes of it.
That's worth it.
This guy's probably going to get elected into this ballot that they're doing now. At least I hope he does.
Rightfully so, I think.
Before he passes away,
so.
I think he belongs. And Dusty Baker, after winning the World Series,
he's got to get it.
I think he's going to get in eventually as well. And deserves 2, at least should I say. And so 2 Hall of Fame autographs potentially there.
Which means I got to send out to the Cobra pretty soon before his Pass Pro prices go up.
Hey, have you gotten Dusty back since he's retired?
Dusty Baker.
Yeah,
I've only sit there and seen him be RTS back to me since he retired. I did sit there and see Michael Myers or somebody get him back, like a really long delayed one back here recently or whatnot. So that's the only one I've sit there and seen through the community.
I got him in Houston, but he'll still sign.
Yeah, because I got him back when he was still managing.
Yeah, me too. Once he won that World Series, immediately they started RTSing him.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me.
Bummer. But that's a great looking auto you pulled, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and these type of cards are going up for Dusty Baker because a lot of people prospecting them, for Hall of
Mhm.
Fame stuff.
Note to self: Tuesday, send to Dave Parker. Print that form out.
All right, gents. So I'm going to call tonight. An early
All right,
morning.
Justin.
Thanks for hanging
That was
out.
fun, man.
Love seeing your stuff, Adam. It was awesome.
Justin, no, thank you.
Your
Sure.
duplicates are better than my regular collection. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
right.
I love seeing them. All right, guys.
This dude got a Mickey Mantle autograph, y'all.
I do. I should have shown that. I'll talk to y'all later.
Take care, my brother.
Have a good one. Mickey Mantle autograph. Let's go.
Remember when he won that off of my mystery pack?
Yeah, that was incredible.
So give everybody a little food for thought. I didn't get the chance to mention it, but I want to shout out a stream or a sale that I'm going to do. It's going to be Saturday, pretty much just about all day Saturday on Thanksgiving weekend, Black Friday weekend, that Saturday. I'm going to do a card sale. It's going to be huge. I'm going to sit there and be selling a lot of these Hall of Fame football cards you just seen. That should be $3 to $5. That I might be selling these things as low as $1, $2 max, y'all. And these are look at that beautiful color on that.
Those pops so nice.
Those are Hall of Famers. So more than likely, these are probably, man, I need to move a ton of cards. So I'm probably going to be comping them at $1. And I'm probably going to do some kind of deal. Once somebody spends a certain amount of money, I'm probably going to even just give them like a free autograph or a free blaster or something like that, where they can maybe pull something insane Mike Trout or show, hey, it's Tiny autograph or something. You just don't know. So I'm gonna make it worth people a while to try to spend $100. Is that what I'm thinking? Maybe give a free blaster out along with it.
Quit twisting my arm, man.
And heck, with that blaster, maybe you can sit there and pull a Bryce Harper autographs, your own Sandy Koufax autograph, a Dusty Baker.
It's amazing some of the stuff I've seen come out of blasters.
You sit there and see what I pull out of my packs right there.
Right.
What's up, Tito the Alien? But anyways, I don't want to hold everybody here tonight. I appreciate Zach, Mr. Justin that just left, and John that had to leave a little bit earlier. We all got lives and things to attend to. This was a last minute thing for them, and I'm honored that they would do this for me. This is why I love this community, and it's absolutely best for people like this guy and the people that just left earlier as well. Just
pleasure to be involved in this one. This is a big one.
Now I'm honored and humbled. Please, everybody, I'm giving away probably a prize package. I would think is $50-ish. All you got to do is sit there. You think so? No. All the Tommy John.
I'd say that's a conservative estimate. Yeah.
Tommy John charges $20 for his autograph, and
it's true, just him alone.
Them other Hall of Famers in there charges $10 a pop. So I don't know.
Plus the guys that some guys are no longer with us.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I think it's a monster prize, if you ask me.
So, but anyways, all you got to do is go and subscribe to the people that I will leave links to down in the chat. I want you to go subscribe to them all. Then you're going to email me or Instagram me that you've done this, and I'm going to put you on a prize wheel. And then the winner will win all that epic stuff. And I'm probably going to as well sit there and do a little TTM pack that's going to come with it. It's going to be 10 Hall of Fame cards that you can send out to get autographed yourself. And as well, I'm going to give some stamps to that person. I'm just going to sweeten the pot up to help with that. So you'll get some stamps plus 10 Hall of Fame cards to TTM yourself if you like, plus those autographs. Let's make it sweet. This is episode 100.
That is icing on the cake right there, because that just the autographs alone is killer.
But everybody, take care, stay chipper. What's your punchline?
I don't think I really have one. Have a good one.
Good one.
It's like, how do you close it? I don't know. Take care, everybody.
Amen. Later.